Can I get a moment of your time? Well, alright. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want, Get your body, go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk Straight out the trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. It's Straight Out the Trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight Out the Trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight Out the Trunk. 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 Can I get a moment of your time? Well, alright. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight Out the Trunk, they got what you want, Get your body, go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight Out the Trunk Straight Out the Trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. It's Straight Out the Trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight Out the Trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight Out the Trunk. 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 Can I get a moment of your time? Well, alright. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want, Get your body, go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk Straight out the trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. It's Straight Out the Trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight Out the Trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight Out the Trunk. 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 Can I get a moment of your time? Well, alright. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight Out the Trunk, they got what you want, Get your body, go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight Out the Trunk Straight Out the Trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. It's Straight Out the Trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight Out the Trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight Out the Trunk. 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 Straight Out out the trunk. Can I get a moment of your time? Well, alright. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want, Get your body, go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk Straight out the trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. It's Straight Out the Trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight Out the Trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight Out the Trunk. 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 Can I get a moment of your time? Well, alright. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want, Get your body, go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk Straight out the trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. It's Straight Out the Trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight Out the Trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight Out the Trunk. 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 Can I get a moment of your time? Well, alright. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want, Get your body, go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk Straight out the trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. It's Straight Out the Trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight Out the Trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight Out the Trunk. 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 Can I get a moment of your time? Well, alright. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want, Get your body, go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk Straight out the trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. It's Straight Out the Trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight Out the Trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight Out the Trunk. 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 Can I get a moment of your time? Alright. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want, Get your body, go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk now. Straight out the trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight out the trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight Out the Trunk. 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 Can I get a moment of your time? Alright. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want, Get your body, go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk now. Straight out the trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight out the trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight Out the Trunk. 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 Can I get a moment of your time? Alright. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want, Get your body, go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk now. Straight out the trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight out the trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight Out the Trunk. 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 Can I get a moment of your time? Alright. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want, Get your body, go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk now. Straight out the trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight out the trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight Out the Trunk. 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 Can I get a moment of your time? Well, alright. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want, Get your body to go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk Straight out the trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight out the trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight out the trunk. 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 Can I get a moment of your time? Well, alright. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want, Get your body to go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk Straight out the trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight out the trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight out the trunk. 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 Can I get a moment of your time? Well, alright. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want, Get your body to go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk Straight out the trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight out the trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight out the trunk. 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 Can I get a moment of your time? Well, alright. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want, Get your body to go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk Straight out the trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight out say straight out the trunk. 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 Can I get a moment of your time? Well, alright. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want, Get your body, go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk now. Straight out the trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight out the trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight Out the Trunk. 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 Can I get a moment of your time? Well, alright. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want, Get your body, go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk now. Straight out the trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight out the trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight Out the Trunk. 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 Can I get a moment of your time? Well, alright. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want, Get your body, go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk now. Straight out the trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight out the trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight Out the Trunk. 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 Can I get a moment of your time? Well, alright. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want, Get your body, go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk now. Straight out the trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk. You are now tuned say straight out the trunk. 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 Can I get a moment of your time? Well, alright. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want, guys. Get your body, go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk now. Straight out the trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight out the trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight out the trunk. 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 Can I get a moment of your time? Well, alright. Bankhead, I see you, partner. From the interviews to the news to your favorite tunes, you cannot lose when you're tuned into Straight Out the Trunk Radio. Hit me, From the interviews to the news, what's your favorite tune? Straight out the trunk, they got what you want, guys. Get your body, go to sleep, and when you brush your teeth, when you first wake up, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk now. Straight out the trunk. You are now listening to Straight Out the Trunk. Put your seat back, turn your radio up. Straight out the trunk. You are now tuned in and you're rocking with the best. Straight out the trunk. Everybody tuned in, let me hear you say Straight out the trunk. 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 Straight out the trunk.
What it do, what it do, what it do? It's your boy Bank of the Name, Straight Out the Trunk Radio. This is Straight Out the Trunk PodN, you feel me? Episode 10. Already at number 10. And hey, make sure you follow us, Straight Out the Trunk Radio, SODTR_. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. Straight Out the Trunk TV. We got gang in the house today. Make sure you say what's up to the chat. Make sure you say what's up to us. Make sure you hit us with your thoughts and your opinions, how your weekend was. But we're going to have a great motherfucking show. But like I said, we got gang in the house. We got BTW, Sneaks and Ellie in the house. What it do?
Hey, what it do, what it do, what it do?
What's going on, everybody? It's another Monday over here. And what are we doing? We're drinking just like every Monday.
Hey, I'm telling y'all the wine connoisseurs over there. You feel me?
So
well, y'all got something different today.
We got something different, and we got the voice over here joining us on this. He says it's sweet. It tastes like alcohol. It tastes like juice.
It tastes,
if you know what it is.
Cutwater. Was it Cutwater? Cutwater. Like,
I'm saying that name so many times and not sponsor us.
I know.
We just doing a little bit of drinking. Shout out to them. They should sponsor us. But we said their name enough.
Too many times already. Shit. That's all good. But hey, we got Rashid behind the boards. Make sure you're getting us right on the audio. Like I said, we are live on Straight Out the Trunk TV. Make sure you subscribe, like, share. I look good with my Dodger hat on. You feel me? I'm here on my blue couch solo dolo tonight. We got team in the house today. You feel me? No special guests, no spotlights, but it's just us. But hey, make sure. Taste the Beats. I'm doing my first. You heard? Yeah, July 26th is going down. Taste the Beats. LV Studios, 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Make sure you RSVP. We have 6 producers pulling up, making a beat under 15 minutes. So you pull up, network, might buy a beat, You might get a beat leased, whatever you need. You can come and network with some other artists. If you're an artist, come up and rap on these beats. We're going to do a cypher at the end of the event to all the beats that was made that day. So we got some special guest judges. So tune in, you feel me? Pull up, RSVP, Taste the Beats.
And I want to give a major shout out to the chat because, you know, we just started this stream and we already got people in the chat. Shout out to Sean Perrier, you know, the one.
Hey, shout out, Sean. Shout out.
Mr. X-Rated himself,
yes,
you know.
Yes.
Shout out to Venus Monroe. Shout out to the Vibe Factory. Shout out to Royal Mag. Shout out Clap It Up LA. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat right now. We just now getting started. The show just now getting good. But while we talking right now, while I'm talking, I just want to let y'all know, Back to School Drive. We are accepting all donations right now. Back to School Drive will be next month, August 9th. Last year we did it on the east side. This year we will be on the west side. 4321 right here on Crenshaw Boulevard. Pull up, heart of the Lamert District, Lamert Park. Pull up August 9th, which is a Saturday. Back to School Drive. This is for the kids. If you can donate, please start donating now. Again, this is for the kids. But last year we did a very great job, right?
We gave out over 60 some backpacks. We gave out a lot of supplies, school supplies. Kids in that community came up on there. You feel me? And they came up with some clothes too. So
yeah.
Shout out everybody who pulled up and donated last year to the drive.
Shout out to Jordan. We had Jordan pull up last year. Gave out Jordan backpacks, socks, hats, a couple pair of shoes. It was some Jordan came through last year, but we're gonna have a lot more stuff this year. We also have food will be the same thing this year. We might do the same type of snacks, hot dogs, chili dogs, nachos, drinks, water, stuff like that. But pull up, have some fun, show some love to the community if you can, and I know you can, so do so.
Hey, shout out, Clap It Up LA. I don't know if we said that shit up in there, you feel me? The Vibe Factory, that's Michael Manchester, you dig? And we got my man, Chef Sam, who's going to be giving us those chicken wings, you feel me? 4 different Taste the Beats, July 26th. It's going down. He going to give us 4 different flavors, you dig? So, yeah, what it do? Yeah.
I'm looking forward to this Taste the Beats.
Yeah, I'm excited. We already got like over 50 RSVPs, and I'm not looking to have like over 200 people in there. Like if that ever happens, that's cool because it's not a small studio, but it's a professional studio. So I just need the right people there. I don't need everybody there. I just need the right people there. So if you're gonna pull up an RSVP, you're gonna be the right person.
That sounds like you're gonna be rejecting some people.
Shout out to Sam. No, I ain't rejecting nobody. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah, it's a robe. It's not a coat, Sam.
Sam, thank you so much. Thank you so much for pointing out. Yo, that's my Hufflepuff robe right there.
Yeah, you see the crest? That's real Harry Potter Hufflepuff. You feel me?
Hey, I remember like a bumblebee.
I remember we went to Universal Studios and y'all put me on game on Harry Potter. Y'all brought the wand and all that. I remember we tried to do that shit. I was gonna
say you tried it. You did some magic.
They was lucky because we came as a dose that day, so we only brought the wand. You know, I had to make sure it was still in my sleeve. But usually when we go, we have the whole our whole Harry Potter robes, like the actual like school robes, the black ones with the theme colors. Mine Slytherin. She's Hufflepuff, as you can tell. My son is also Hufflepuff. You know, we come in like that. We have got badges, every shit for when we go to Universal. So you caught us on a good day. We was slacking that day.
Okay. But hey, man, it is Monday. The weekend just passed.
So you just like me with Star Wars at Disneyland, making your own lightsaber.
Oh, you can make your own lightsabers at Disneyland? Mm-hmm. I didn't know that.
I know that.
Big ass kid.
Sean Perrier said, "Let your fro be free."
Why you hate?
Yeah, he said.
Oh shit.
He said, "Let your soul glow."
I know. I am sweating in this motherfucker. You know, but it's all good. Keep it over there with me. We here. Man, it's a weekend, man. This past weekend, what the fuck did I do? I didn't do nothing. Oh, I went to the homie Popsky's B-Day celebration.
That's what's up. Shout out Popsky. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
I think he turned 33 or 34. Can't remember. So, but it was just dope to me and have a conversation because me and him like been knowing each other for like 5+ years now in this shit. And I remember just him being from the 805 and coming out here and trying to build that bridge between the 805 Ventura and just the LA Valley scene and all that, and what he has accomplished with his underground studios is amazing and it's well done. It's a pat on the back, it's a bravo, it's a applause and all that type of shit. You feel me? But it's a happy birthday to my man Popsky. What the fuck? Well, it was my mom. My mom's birthday's coming up too at the end of the month. So her friends.
When's her birthday?
Shit, Leo, don't worry.
Oh, whatever.
End of the month, Leo.
Yeah, don't be talking about my Leo mamas. You feel me?
Nah, her birthday is next week. That's why.
My birthday is in 4 days. For whoever wants to remember.
I remember y'all was. I was like, oh shit, I missed Ellie's birthday because I remember y'all wanted to go hiking. Not hiking, I mean camping.
We want to go camping. We might still be going.
The 12th, I'm like 12th just passed. I was like, oh, it's Ellie's birthday. They ain't said nothing. I ain't seen no post or nothing. So I was like, oh shit.
Man, you weren't trying to go anyway.
No, that's not true. Not true.
You weren't trying to go anyway.
True. You know what happened?
You said me and my boo is gonna be busy.
The boo, she got work. You feel me? Her new job. She just can't get off like that no more.
No, I understand. You can't go anywhere without the boo.
No, on this I would expect you to bring her.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
I would have too, but we were friends with you before her.
I definitely would have brought my boo to camping. I would have not gone solo. Fuck that.
Well, you can still.
You could have still gone solo, like shown up and like, hey, happy birthday. I'm not staying overnight because that's weird, but you know what? Good night, and that's it.
True,
and
if I was gonna go to the woods, you feel me? I would have stayed and shit. You know.
Man, it's fancy camping. It's bougie camping. They got showers. They got bathrooms.
But also, yesterday I went to Daisy Lynn's listening party at Oatmeal Cafe, Oatmeal Radio, and it was amazing. Daisy Lynn's debut album. I don't remember her saying the name of the album yet, but the debut album is amazing. She has Mobb Deep on there. She has Havoc on there. You feel me?
That's crazy.
Yeah, her beat selection. I forgot the name of the producer, but it's all produced by one person.
Day One?
No, it's not Day One. No, I forgot the name of the guy, but he did his shit with her. He did his shit with what she did and just being a new artist is how she come so far is man, she's amazing. Like she's top tier, you know. Like I'll put her up there with Doechis and all that. If I need to put her in a cipher or in a room to get off, I'll put my money on Daisy Lynn.
For sure.
Because she's lyrical. Feel me? She has substance to her shit. She makes you think, and she's just not about. She's about bars. She's not about her like sexy. Like she is sexy, but she ain't talking about coochie, nothing like that. You feel me? So, but it's a refreshing to see from a female rapper from the West Coast and it's not talking about no gangbanging shit either. You know, it's just some dope shit. So shout out Daisy Lynn. I can't wait to hear the full project when it comes out. And she'll be on the show soon too, you know. So once that happens, yeah, we're gonna line that up.
That's what's up. Shout out to her. We did just run into her a couple of days ago on Thursday.
Shout out to Daisy Lynn. We've known her when we did that interview with her, and then she did a performance, I believe, at one of the Clap It Up LA Live. And then we did just see her with Day One over at the Trap LA Content and. Well, damn, that was supposed to be a shout out, but I fucked that up. The Trap LA event every Thursday.
But I also want to say I love the fact that you are locked in with Popsky, because he's doing what he's doing with the Ventura and all that stuff, the Central California, and you're actually doing the same shit when it comes to the Valley. Like everyone, if they don't know, they should know that you are from the Valley, but you also put on for the Valley. You also bring out all these artists when you do events in the city, in LA, in Long Beach, and wherever it is out here. If you have the opportunity, you bring them out, you shout them out, you place them on your platform, and you also do an 818 cypher every year, correct?
I haven't done it every year, but I restarted it last year, and 818 Day is coming up, so I gotta start playing that shit again, you know. So that shit gonna be amazing. I ain't gonna use the same artists. That's the only thing about. I gotta recycle the artists in a way. I gotta find some new artists, you know, because I know there's some new artists that need some shine on the platform. So yeah, I want to really do a female. I'm gonna try and get some more females on there this time, just too. So.
Yeah, I love that you linked up with somebody like that, because I think you guys are cohesive. You feel me? You guys are both about the same thing, which is uniting your counties, and you guys are both willing to put the work in and go out and spread the word about yourself and your platforms. And I love that and respect that.
No, facts. Appreciate that. Hey, but before we gotta move on, all right, everybody else, tell me about their weekend. Earlier today, I was at my man, the Real Young LA's podcast called the WB Morning Show. The WB stands for Wake and Bake.
Hey.
He's sponsored with some sour apple ring edibles.
Edibles.
Oh. So on Str8 Trunk Radio right here, we are all going to indulge. If you do, I'm no peer pressure over here, but if you want to indulge in some of these edible. Take one, and we all gonna see how we react at the end of the show. You feel me? So, and I took one earlier, and I was knocked out, but that was just because I had other substances in my shit too.
So now you gotta really figure out if it works or not.
Yeah. In my system versus anything. So, but here we go. I'm gonna pass this around.
Well, let's try it out because we had some edibles a couple of days ago and they were trash.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna toss
the
it.
point was to make us fall asleep. And if that was the case, then
All right.
This nigga smoked a fucking gorilla finger also.
I smoked a gorilla finger. I smoked my own blunt. Then I had a mimosa, and I had a motherfucking one of these. So I was fucked up. Yeah.
Shout out to the WB show. Shout out to Young LA.
Show.
I'm gonna take my gummy. I'm gonna pass it
Bless
down.
you.
Hold on. Oh, I was gonna say everybody take it together, but fuck it.
Oh, okay.
Take
Yeah,
your
my
shit.
bad.
ooh, they're peach rings. Well, not peach rings, but they're rings.
Like ring.
apple.
Green
Sour
apple
apple.
rings.
I like these better than
There you
peach
go.
rings anyway.
Yeah.
Shout out to Pocahontas. I see you. I see you in
don't
the
pass
chat.
out.
Ooh, put it in there.
Shout out to my sister.
You can taste it.
This is fire. I don't even taste the product. I just say sour apple.
Pass it back over here, then, nigga. Full circle.
You know the fly on the wall. He took his, but the sound guy, he said he's good.
Now, you don't want one. You don't want one for like on the way home when you go to sleep. There's one left.
Come on, sound guy.
He straight chuckled at us.
I didn't know. That was funny. I didn't know that was a little disrespectful, but all right. All good. I'll take that. But what y'all do this weekend? You feel me?
This weekend we just chilled. I want to say what did we do this weekend? You know I'm not good at days. I just go through them. But I want to say we did a lot of time together. We watched movies with our son. We didn't do nothing spectacular, nothing crazy. We was in the house a lot.
Speaking of movies, did y'all anybody watch the new Superman or Jurassic Park yet?
No, but we're gonna
not.
see Superman tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm trying to see Jurassic Park this week. That's on my to-do list as well. I'm gonna go see Jurassic Park. I'm a Jurassic Park fan, you know.
I didn't start liking Jurassic Park until probably about adult years. Probably when I got with
I'll say
her,
with
came
that
home,
because
and we
of
started
us.
watching it. But I wasn't a fan of it growing up. But actually, they're pretty good.
No, true. I'm gonna say that too. I wasn't a fan growing up as a kid, but being in my adult years, I was like, oh, I like this shit. This shit's interesting, you know. Then it got more creative with the CGI and the realistic of these fucking animals. I'm like, damn, what if this shit's real, nigga?
I kind of like the old school way that they did it with the actual animatronic dinosaurs. Cause
Hell no, like this, like the shark, like the Jaws shark at Universal.
Yeah, so I've been to Universal once, and that was for Halloween. I want to go like when it's like regular ass Universal, because I do want to take that backlot tour and see all the shit. Because
we did that shit when we went to Universal. But
Yeah,
that shit was long as fuck.
We also smoked on that tour. That was the first time we actually puffed some illegal substances on the back of the bus, fucking with Bankhead. Oh no,
Shut
we didn't
up.
puff
No, we
up.
didn't.
No, we didn't.
We're supposed to.
We didn't.
No, we
because,
didn't.
Allegedly.
No, we didn't.
No, we didn't.
We was going to, but it was too many Karens and Tommies and Billies around, so we didn't want to be those niggas.
Man, we smoked on the damn escalator. All the kids were staring.
No, we did that. That's true. That's different.
y'all was actually
That's
like
Actually smoking.
No,
lighter the blunt
Lighter the
smoking.
blunt.
Actually lit it up, sparked it, hit it, passed
That
it
shit
back
up.
behind to
Fuck.
me, hit it, pass it to her, hit it, pass it to the next person, and the smoke just going down the escalator. We just taking this 5-minute trip down the escalator to the bottom at Universal.
Oh no, I was just getting the attention.
Hey, that shit
to the
crazy.
camera.
But yeah, we did that.
it's slow
Shout out to
if it's
Bankhead.
on
I didn't know what's possible, but we made that shit happen. The closest I came to that was smoking a vape pen at Disneyland. So to be able to actually hit the joint, I didn't know we can get it in for one. For two, to actually do it and get away with it, we might have to try that again.
I'll make sure.
Oh no! Usually we got our kid. We're not doing it when we're not. When
I
we're
want
not
to smoke
with
a blunt on the
adults.
Simpsons ride. Cause I tried the Simpsons ride the first time.
But it's an indoor. It's an indoor though.
Simpsons ride.
I always got
That
kicked out
sounds
the Simpsons
dangerous.
ride.
He wanted to do it on the
I was
Simpsons
about to
ride.
spark up the
That's
Simpsons
basically
ride.
a Terminator ride. Why would you do that?
I was gonna spark up the Simpsons ride. Then I seen all these cameras. Oh shit, they watching me. Mm-hmm. Then I had my camera out trying to film. They was like, "Sir, put your phone away. You have to get out of some show." Like, oh shit, they are watching.
Yeah, they was tripping.
Yeah, it's all good though.
Did y'all see the Water World show?
Yeah, we did. We did. That was the first thing. That was my first time, I believe, watching that shit.
That was my first time for sure.
And that shit was. I was actually entertained. I was like, oh
Man,
shit.
I missed a bunch of that because we got there late, so I was able to do the backlot tour for the Halloween when they had Megan, the Purge, and all that shit, and the Black Phone.
No, we went there in Halloween too, but we had to leave the park at 5 because they was getting ready.
They were setting up for Halloween. Yeah, they have a.
That's crazy. All right, man. I'm tired of these solicitors, bro. I don't know if y'all go to the goddamn grocery store and every time there's somebody outside asking you, panhandling for money, asking you to sign a fucking petition, or some high schooler or a fake high schooler asking you, can you support their high school team? And I'm just like, to me, I'm getting sick of it because I'm tired of seeing the same people. I'm tired of saying no to these kids, and they all look like they don't go to high school. They look like they some grown ass men that's just looking for a motherfucking. They just looking for a fucking a come up. And
what about Girl Scout cookies?
Nah, I let somebody else buy that shit. I'm not actually like, hey, let me go buy some Girl Scout cookies.
But if you happen to be at the grocery store and they're selling Girl Scout cookies,
I'm not going over there and getting no Girl Scout.
Man, look, I live in Orange County and we see that shit all the time.
The thing is, Girl Scout cookies, you know what it is. You know, Girl Scout cookies. Where somebody random, you don't know what the fuck you're signing up for in a petition. You don't know.
Oh yeah, petition. You don't know what the
sign
fuck
your
you're
name here.
signing.
Like, have you signed up? Have you voted? Or do you want
Are you registered to vote?
Renters' rights or some shit like that? I'm like, and my favorite is not my favorite excuse, but my excuse I give them. It is my favorite one, I guess. It is. I already signed that shit today. You feel me? That's all I tell them now.
Man, they know you're lying. They're probably over there like, I've been here all day and you have not signed my shit.
I just signed yours, but I signed your motherfucking partners down the street at another grocery store or some shit. You feel me?
They be trying to do it at a city you don't even fucking live in. Like, why the fuck I need to sign this shit?
Then like yesterday, I was at Vaughn's and a little black kid came up to me like, you want to support my football team? And I asked him what high school he went to. He said Van Nuys. Then I was like, all right, for sure. Then I was like, what position? He was like safety or corner. I said, which one? You feel me in my head? But I didn't really give him no money. But I was just like, I'm just sick of that shit, you know? Or it'd be some YNs out there selling some fucking chocolate bars in 90-degree weather.
But you also know that the dude possibly wasn't lying because when it comes to safety and corner and it being summertime, he's probably at practice, going to summertime practice and stuff like that, and he won't get his full role until, like the week before the season starts, 2 weeks before the season starts.
I get what you're saying, but I just don't be trusting that shit, man. I'm just like, I need Gavin Newsom or Karen Bass to make a motherfucking law where you cannot be outside of a grocery store harassing people because nigga, these prices is going up. No, I don't want to give your bum ass no motherfucking money, nigga. I can barely afford my fucking groceries. Why the fuck I want to give you my motherfucking hard-earned money so you can go do whatever the fuck you want to do? You feel me?
Sam said, "Don't sign."
Yeah, don't sign. Thank you, Sam. Don't fucking sign. You feel me? Yeah. He said, Sam said he always feel like somebody's watching him.
So for me, I've actually signed one of those before. Like when I first came home, I'm first out of jail. I see as a black dude, and he was honest with me. He's like, "Look, I get $100 per signature I get. So can you just look out?" So
you get paid for
I'm actually a registered Republican because of that shit. But I'm a felon.
Just giving out niggas the right to vote. Like,
damn, Ellie, you married a Republican?
On paper, I'm a Republican, but I have never voted. I don't vote. I'm a felon, and I respect the right to not to vote due to me being a felon. I don't feed into that shit.
They changed the law. Now felons
I don't care about that law. A lot of people say that you need to. I don't need to. That shit does not matter to us when it comes to voting for the president. The only thing that matters is going in there and voting for those laws that get passed. Voting for the president does not matter. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Voting for the laws in my city and my community, I do give a fuck about.
Yeah,
but hold on. But
did you vote? Do you vote for your local politics though?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Local politics is more important than the fucking presidency.
But when it comes
to my local politics, because I make sure, like, they not fucking no shit up, like.
When it comes down to giving out the money, yes, at this age, like for the past 2 years, these kids have been looking like they're about 18, 19 years old, 22 years old, and the new word is, for my travel basketball team. That's what they try to say. But, as much as I've been wanting to give to these black people because they could be out here robbing people instead of trying to hustle, it's to the point to it's too much. It's 4 people standing in front of the store. You guys are here every day asking for money, and then when you guys are not here, it's like some type of like other people standing outside asking for donations or something. It's like this shit is getting too much. It's making me like panic going to the store. Got to figure out a way to go to the other door to avoid you. It's like it's too much. It's not necessary. We don't want it. And please try to figure out a better way to do it. Girl Scout cookies is the same shit. It's like I respect them coming in front of the stores and doing it because stores don't sell Girl Scout cookies. So that's smart. But I think a smarter decision would be post up in the parking lot right next to a weed dispensary, and you gonna get that shit off a whole lot faster.
Oh, you definitely gonna clean house.
No, facts, but there's some Girl Scout cookies that do that. They'll set up shop outside of a weed dispensary because nigga, cookies and weed go hand to hand. You feel me?
Y'all get way too bothered saying no to people. I don't give a damn. I already got. As soon as they say hi, how you doing? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm getting something real quick. I don't got it right now. Thank you. Sorry.
Not today.
They don't even get their shit out. I'm already like. No. The other day he's like, oh, how did he just give up on you? You didn't even tell him no. I was like, my eyes told him no. My eyes were like.
Sometimes I just walk past them and just give them that like,
say,
nigga, please.
Fork at my face.
What do you say?
You should keep the fuck on my face.
I'm just saying, but I agree. So everybody agree with me. Do y'all agree there should be a law created for these motherfuckers so they cannot be out here just trying to get your money? You know?
But which ones are you talking about though? Like just the people who are like Girl Scouts,
Girl
selling
Scouts
chocolates.
is cool.
So selling chocolates or selling brownies, or those weirdos that are doing the Rice Krispie treats outside of Vons right now.
That's what I'm saying.
Like selling chocolates.
But then what about like the poor people? What about like I saw someone today that pissed me off, but it was like this lady that was over there. She had her kid in the stroller and she was just like trying to ask.
So for those type of people, for me, it was.
What you talking about?
So for those,
that is not at all what the fuck that was signing out. You ain't.
So for me, for those type of people, I actually used to sit back in the parking lot and watch and wait for my wife to get off of work. So I would sit in the parking lot for like 3-4 hours, wait for her to get her lunch break. And in that time, I will watch a car pull up, drop this old dude off, and have this old dude sit in the front and ask for money. And he'll ask for money. He'll keep X amount of money in the bag so you can make sure that, so you know he is getting donations, but he'll take a large amount out, put it in his pocket. And then at the end of the day, he'll get picked up by this person and get taken back home. So it's like, this shit is a scam to me. And I also seen a dude, like she said, like I'm not gonna say Persian, but like a foreign type of family come out with their kids, actually like try to shove like their kids in front of you and be like, hey, can you please give us money? I need money for me and my kids and this and this. And it's like, I don't trust these type of scams, and for me, I don't give money to man. For me, I'm not comfortable giving money to man because I feel like as a man, you should be having the pride to get up and try to get the money yourself. Sometimes pride is put to the side, understandable, and you need to ask because you're going through a hard time. So every now and then I might give something to it, but as a man, I do not feel comfortable giving money to another man because you should be trying to get that money yourself as a man.
I'll respect that. Sam said, you gotta support them because we don't support us enough. He said munchies. Then he said, so what about your local? He said, so what about our local vendors? I feel like support our local vendors, but the niggas panhandling outside of a goddamn liquor store, grocery store, those are not vendors.
I don't know. I would support a local vendor as long as he's not trying to give me a struggle plate for $30.
There's a dude outside this food for less near my house. He sells bootleg DVDs and like burned CDs.
I fuck with that.
Who has DVDs still?
I got a PlayStation, so I can still watch a DVD. I don't own them, but I'm willing to take one.
Nah, nigga, nah.
But while we talking about support, make sure y'all pull up August 9th to the back to school drive. Make sure y'all donate. Please support us because we're supporting the community. This is not for us adults. This is for the kids. The kids need what they got going on because, again, this is another tough year. We're going through a tough summer, and the families don't always have it together to be able to provide fully what they want to provide to their kids. So we want to be able to help and add on to whatever it is that they're doing. So please help us by donating backpacks, school paper, binders, hats, shit. If you got a hat, shirts, pencils, crayons, glue, we're taking every type of donation. If you only have cash and you can't pull up on us because you're kind of far, because this is YouTube, you know, we have viewers out of state. You can donate by Cash Out, Venmo, however you feel comfortable, and we will be showing you when we go out and purchase all these things so you know that your money is not going towards actual cause, and we're not frauding you guys. But again, August 9th, back to school drive. Shout out the trunk. By the way, entertainment. This is for the community, guys. Let's do it.
Yes, sir.
Did
Yes,
y'all
sir.
really just complain about people who stand outside of stores asking you for money and then go on live and do like, hold on. But before, since we're on that topic, let's ask you for money real quick.
Well, we're
Answer
not
is
asking
yes.
for money. We asking for just donations and support and supplies and all that for the kids.
My answer is yes, because
Yeah,
we're going to also be putting forth our own money to go towards
Hey, but I like
this.
how you did that though. Yeah, and so yeah, he did it. Fuck it.
And
did
we
it.
we've also shown that we use their money for what we say we use it for.
Well, yeah, and absolutely, we even make it work. I feel like last year we did. I was proud of our work because we put in the footwork to try to get this shit for cheap. Like, we weren't just like, oh, look, these are cool backpacks. We were like, nah, we can go lower. And then we looked around until we found that nervous little gentleman who gave us those backpacks for a very great price.
Like,
Remember?
come on.
Yeah.
Come see. It
We're
was
going
like,
back this
He
year,
was.
He
too.
was like 14.
14.
I gotta bring you to the
Like, let's go lower.
And he did.
Let's negotiate, my man. You feel me? And I think it might be a great time to do that because they might need the business out there because of all the no disrespect to the ice raids and shit like that. So they might not be out there popping how they usually is. So like around this time, they might need all the business they can. So they might be selling backpacks for $5 versus $12. You know, but let's keep it moving on. But before we move on with to what's on my playlist, did y'all catch Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson new couple alert?
Hold on, no, I did not, but I don't want to ignore the chat on this one. Somebody said, do you remember the fake blind man from Carson? He will hang out in front of the routes on Avalon, and then at the end of the day, he will get in his car and leave. Scammers.
She was talking to me. That's my sister. She was talking to me about that shit. Yeah, we were it was my mom going grocery shopping, and this dude was asking for money, and my mom gave him $5. So we walk in, get our groceries, and we leave. This same motherfucker's walking to a car, hops in the driver's seat, and just pulls the fuck off. Me in the back of my head is like, that's weird for a blind man to do.
No, I seen a whole family get into a Benz off of a freeway. Like they walked up the block, made it right. They put all this shit in their fucking trunk. The kids got in the back seat, and the mom pulled off in the Benz.
Exactly.
So I remember, like, my friend, I'm not gonna say which friend, but my friend's ex-husband, she even told me, because she was embarrassed about this shit, but basically, like, when they were upon hard times, he didn't want to eat. Like, she'd be like, I'll make him something, I'll make him lunch, and he can just take it to work, and instead of eating the lunch that I make him, he'll sit here and panhandle just so he can go have a Big Mac or whatever the fuck at, like, a fast food place. So he would go on the street and just, like, ask people for money, and people would give him money, and then he would use that just to go and be able to eat what he wanted instead of, like, what his wife was preparing for him.
Oh, that's selfish.
I did want to do an experiment one day. I did want to do a panhandling experiment, like off the freeway, then a panhandling experiment, like through the fucking like liquor store. I did want to do that experiment. But
By experiment, you mean you're gonna go try it and see how much money you can make?
yeah,
I hate to say this, but that would be great for content.
that's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
You gonna get the money back or like?
No, I'll
keep it, or,
probably donate the money, or the goal was donate the money, or get somebody off, not off the street, but give them like a room for the night or something at a hotel and some food.
My nigga,
and
you are
haircut.
dancing on a moral
You know,
tightrope, right?
you know?
I mean, I know, like, that's where it's like, it's a wobbler. It's a wobbler.
Like you're faking to
I
be
seen people
homeless,
do it before.
but in
You
turn
feel me?
you're
I
doing
seen people
something.
fake the bumness for like a couple of hours just for content and see how much money they made. You know, like let's see if the goal be $100. Let's see if we can do this in 4 hours and see how many people, or 8 hours.
I don't like lying to people. I feel like that's bad karma.
I bet.
And then one day, what if one day you really need it and you go be out here asking people for shit and it's like, then nobody's gonna believe you?
I just don't
Where the cameras at?
I just don't want to be in the freeway and somebody wrote down like, Bankhead?
They might.
You feel me?
They gonna have you
And you know
want
what
that
I'm saying? I
milk?
was like, hey, move, it's content. It's content.
You'll be a
Go out there, yeah.
It's content, move.
The new
I'm
milk
cameras
Ball,
over there.
sleeping in the
Cameras
tent.
over there.
Go take a tent over there to San Pedro and Nathan. Just hang out there and see if like anybody recognize you. They gonna be like Spankhead going through hard times.
No shit, that shit's real. So that's
You got to be
that's my only fear. That's my only fear with that. You feel me? So
Is Sterling Trump on the verge of collapsing?
So for me,
Question mark?
I like the content of the dude that goes around, and it's a black dude too. Black dude, braids and everything. He's out there asking people for money, and it's mainly like white people. It's black people out there too, but the responses, they're just like, no. And he's just like, please, I really just, I'm just trying to do something, XYZ. And they're just like, no. And some people are just like, get the fuck away from me. Move, or, we're going to squabble, or move, I'm going to call the police. Security cars coming to tell them move. But what they don't realize is the person that comes to tell them yes, when they come and say, yes, I got $1 for you, here you go. He's like, I appreciate it. I've been out here for like an hour already, been trying to do this, and I highly appreciate it. And, but what I want to do for you is I want to give you $10,000 for you being so nice. I'm not really homeless. This is an experiment. Look, there's a camera over there. I just want to see, the graciousness of people. And for you, I want to give you this $10,000. Will you take this? And he puts the money out of his backpack and give it to him. Then he'd be like, do you need a ride somewhere? Because I do have a car right here. And they jump into like a Lamborghini or like some type of like crazy ass exotic car. But it's like, you thought I was that, and you try to play me like I was that, but you don't really know. I was trying to bless you if you was a blessing type person.
So I got a story kind of like the ghetto version of that. It's still heartwarming.
Gold diggers.
There's guys out there that will just walk up to random girls on the street.
Yeah.
Try to holler at them, and they be all like, gold digger type females. That once they reject them, he'll pull off in like a Lambo truck or some shit. Then they'll be knocking on the fucking window like, I was just playing. Then what real niggas do, bitch, bye.
Those look scripted.
Same shit he's talking about though, but it's just some of them are real, some of them is not though. You feel me? What was you saying, Ellie?
In Mexico. Shit, my bad. Airplane.
You see something like that too, but more in the poor version of it.
Oh yeah, that's one thing that my tia always told me, that if you go on the metro, which is pretty much like the subway, or you do any public transportation, there's always people that come around asking for money. She's like, I always like, if they're selling chocolates or whatever the fuck, whatever it is that they're trying to sell you, she's like, I just give them a couple of pesos. So even if like, let's say they're like, oh, it's 10 pesos for some chocolate or whatever, help me out. She'll be like, I don't have it, but I got 2 pesos, and then just give a little change or whatever. And I guess one time that actually paid back, and the reason she does it is because of this. Basically, somebody came on, they were trying to sell something. She was like, well, I'm not buying it, but here you go, take a couple of pesos or whatever the case, right? He's like, all right, fuckers, I tried the nice way. Now y'all gotta empty it out. Empty out your pockets, give me everything that you got. And then when they went around collecting it, they told my aunt, they were like, oh, no, ma'am, you're good, thank you. Because she had given them a couple of pesos. So it was about like, she tried to help out, so they didn't rob her, and they robbed everybody else. Now that's honoring thieves.
That is honoring thieves.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get into this relationship topic. You was talking about Meg Thee Stallion and somebody I don't give a fuck, and Klay Thompson, the person I used to. Who was Klay Thompson?
He was on the Warriors.
Yeah, he was on the Warriors. He was a part of the Splash Brothers.
Yeah.
Got it. Crazy.
I don't really want to get fully into it. I just feel like she's a pass around hoe. You feel me? No disrespect.
I think once you get in the industry, like y'all
pass around. Like she been having like 7 relationships in the last 3 years. 3 years. None of them's lasting.
Wait,
like she's
what's a several?
She was in 7 relationships.
Fill me in on these relationships because I already know about Tory Lanez, and that's it.
Tory Lanez, she was with fucking Tory Craig, the basketball player. She was with what's his name? Prada or Paradise Fontaine, that rapper,
that's
artist.
Crazy. Yeah.
Fontaine.
Whatever his name is, him. And some other Tory Lanez. I don't know if I said him.
No, you didn't.
Did I?
No, you didn't.
No, but Tory Lanez, now Klay Thompson. There's some other people in there. But
I think once you pass a certain tax bracket or get like a certain level of fame, like you start dating the same people.
Wait, hold on. Why is she a pass around hoe though? Because she's had 7 relationships in
3 years.
Why is she a pass around hoe though?
Pass around.
I don't think it's
Lori Harvey's a pass around.
Look, Lori Harvey is a businesswoman.
She ain't she is, but she's a pass around. Like I just feel bad for Klay.
So
like I was
Joy.
like. Maybe he's
Daphne Joy didn't know how to. Daphne Joy didn't know how to negotiate. That was her problem.
Because but it was just funny. She was like, I don't know if this comment was true, but I seen a comment on social media. I don't know if it was Draymond. It was a real comment. It could have been like a made up social media page. But she was like, she sure loves shooters. You feel me?
Thank you. Look, chat. Thank you, Venus Monroe. She says she's a pass around hoe. No disrespect is crazy. Thank you. There's no way that's not disrespectful.
Well, no disrespects.
That's like with her whole ass. No offense.
No disrespect intended.
Yeah, no disrespect intended, but it's like, yo, as an outsider viewer, it's like, damn, shorty, you getting passed around the industry. You feel me? Like you getting passed around the culture. You getting passed.
So is the problem that she's had 7 relationships, or that she's had 7 relationships in the industry? I just want to know.
7 relationships in the industry, 7 relationships that's not lasted. Like I feel like.
So it's her fault that they didn't last?
I mean, she just dated.
Like it's like you are in a relationship, it's 50-50 in a way.
She's
like,
out here being single. That's what
nah,
she's
you're
doing.
not being single if you're in a relationship every other year type shit.
Well, I mean, she could just be fucking these dudes, and then she's really a hoe. But no, she's in a relationship, right? Isn't that like?
See, but all right. Can a girl just get in a relationship just to say she just want to fuck a nigga so she don't get labeled as a hoe? Then like after she get done with this nigga, like I want some new dick. All right, I'm gonna end this relationship and go find me a new nigga.
That sounds like some Will Smith marrying the bitch just to get some pussy type shit. Like,
That's
who
what
the
basically
fuck
sounds-
does that?
That wasn't Will.
Y'all really think that Megan started a whole relationship and did the whole, like, you know, all of this coming out, the PR behind it, all that shit, all that publicity, just to be like, oh, never
This is her
mind.
second or third relationship since the fucking Tory Lanez incident.
So what? Look, she might
that
not be
wasn't
the
Will
smartest.
Smith. That was Kevin Gates.
That was Kevin Gates.
No, Kevin Gates is what I was talking about, the episode in Will Smith and Fresh Prince of Bel-Air when he takes a girl. She's like, the only man I'm gonna have sex with is my husband.
Oh, yeah,
and
when he
he's
was
like,
married.
I got you. And Jazz is like, dearly united.
Nah, I know what you're saying, but she could be getting in a relationship just to be. I'm just saying, no point intended.
That sounds more like a guy thing, but even if she was, so it'd be better if she didn't get into the relationship. She was just like, you know what? Let's go fuck for a little bit. Let's go fuck for a little bit because I'm gonna be fucking a new one next month.
I ain't gonna lie. I think she a behind closed doors lesbian.
Whatever she, what?
I think she just fucking with these people just to have the attention span of her dating someone, but she really just do her own thing behind closed scenes. She like another Queen Latifah. I'm gonna pretend, give the public this image to let you guys know, but
Not
overall,
Queen.
I ate pussy.
It's possible. I think she do though. I think she does. I think she might go both ways. Who knows? It's not none of my business. None of my business.
So why
like,
we talking on it?
I mean, yeah, you talk about who she date, but you can't talk about her being a lesbian. Come on now.
Ain't my business.
All of
So
this
you allowed to
this is okay.
Yeah.
This is
Ain't
too
my
far.
business.
Fuck out of here.
But yeah, man, I feel bad for Clay. You feel me? Like I hope this don't impact his
Let's
game.
go and see. I mean, so is Taylor Swift, but they just let that one roll.
Fuck
That's
that.
a great. That is a great fucking point because Taylor Swift was known for that shit and she was dating nothing but famous people and it was all like public relationships, public breakups, public scandals, public it was just like
Look what she told Travis Kelce.
I can't tell you.
that one's the one of the most peaceful ones.
I can't tell you
Look what she
anything
turned
about
that
Taylor
motherfucker
Swift.
into.
I can't tell you about anything about Taylor
I mean,
Swift.
I can't
she's with
either.
Travis Kelce now.
I can't.
So as far as I know that she was with that dude from Twilight, and then I know that after that she had so many dudes that she made a song about it where she's even saying like they say what is it? They say I'm crazy, or I have a new date, I have a new boyfriend every time. Something I don't even remember, but some shit like that.
This shit is a publicity stunt. The day that Kelsey and old girl break up is going to be the year that the Chiefs do not go to the Super Bowl or to the playoffs. This is all the rules. It's a publicity stunt, and it's been going on for a couple of years.
So why can't it be a publicity stunt for Megan?
It probably is. That's why I
There you
said
go. She just got
That's
7
part-
different publicity stunts.
I just said it probably is, and she's doing it for that because she's really a behind closed door lesbian.
It could be all. It all could be a publicity stunts just to keep the narrative and like in a fucking twist off of the real situation that's going on in her life. You feel me? So, but we gonna keep it moving, man. We gonna keep it moving. We almost an hour into the show.
Damn.
Last thing I want to talk about real quick. The DOJ and FBI said Jeffrey Epstein died from unaliving himself, and there is no client list. Do y'all believe that?
Bullshit.
I believe he killed himself, but I don't believe there's no client
He
list.
didn't kill
I don't
himself.
believe he killed himself because there's a minutes, or I don't know if it's minutes or an hour that's missing from the footage they released of his cell. And there's clips of him that missing. And I feel like the client list is real, but also I feel like the client list could be the fucking flight manifest of all the passengers.
And if you're on suicide watch, they take away everything.
He was on suicide watch?
He's on
Yes.
suicide watch.
He didn't kill himself then.
He was on suicide watch.
They take everything from you that you can use to harm yourself.
And you know who was supposedly was on that list?
Trump.
Trump was supposed to be on that list, but to stick to the main topic, as a person who's been in a situation, know how these type of things go. Well, I've never been on a suicide watch. I always stood firm and proud as a man when it comes to those situations. But suicide watch, when you get put in that situation, they actually take everything from you. So you don't have a blanket in the room, you don't have a sheet in the room, you don't have nothing that can keep you warm in the room. So that means you don't even have a shirt. I'm not even sure they give you underwear. But So
You
so
can
for
hang
you
yourself
to
with
be
your
able to
dog.
hang yourself, you can't do it with toilet paper. So I don't know how that's a thing. But also another thing is that makes me want to say that is possibly not true. Even if he did have all those things, there's nothing in the room high enough that you can hang from to hang yourself, because a person's body will naturally stop you from killing yourself when you're getting to that point. So your body's gonna squirm and everything. So you can't just sit there and hang and your feet is able to touch the ground. You're gonna pick yourself back up, even if you don't want to. Your body's gonna naturally do it. You're not gonna be able to sit there and just fight and just allow it to happen. Your body's not gonna let you do that. So yeah, I don't think it's suicide.
Yeah, man. Like, I'm kind of over the Jeffrey Epstein list shit. You know, like I don't even care who's on the list no more, cause like it doesn't matter, cause
That mystery is all.
that mystery's gone. He's dead. You feel me? Like there's nobody. Like say like we find out some big people in there. But what's that gonna do? Like, are they gonna go in and arrest these people? Are they gonna be under investigation for crimes? Or are they just gonna be, oh shit, you was on the Jeffrey Epstein list? You know, that's just gonna be a talking point now.
Them releasing their list is not going to get them arrested. Them being on a list without us knowing it would if they did something. The thing about it being released is just so the public can know and understand the characters of these type of people. But I feel like if they're not going to release that one, just same way that they didn't release Diddy, okay. But if y'all gonna release Diddy's, make sure y'all release Epstein's. That's all I gotta say.
Thank you for saying that, because I was thinking about that earlier today. Like, you know how the media and everybody was like, all these celebrities and these videos of Diddy's parties and how Diddy had sex parties and all these celebrities, and throughout the trial, there was none of these celebrities, none of these videos was ever seen or even mentioned in the trial. Like, what if this list was just,
Because I think they were
this list could just been fucking just
bluff?
a blow up or like a pump fake, you know, like just to get some clicks or some shit.
So with Diddy, it's different because with Jeffrey Epstein, the biggest part of his case was the fact that it was pedophilia. So the biggest part about him was that he liked kids. He liked little girls. He was allegedly purchasing like 11-year-olds or whatever from Philippines and like from pretty much like out of the country places and bringing them to the United States for him to fuck, basically.
And then he had an island, and the island has an itinerary of visitors.
Exactly. And that's why it's a difference, because it's something like, for example, he had a picture of Prince Andrew, and Prince Andrew had his arm around an underage girl who was being used for prostitution at that time. So it's like, if they see him as part of the list, it's like, okay, so you more than likely were involved with a minor if you were with Epstein. With Diddy, let's be realistic. Let's say that you find out, okay, whatever, Jay-Z is on the list, Jay-Z is on video, Jay-Z is on video getting any one of, let me not put this on Jay-Z. Some big major figure
R. Kelly
is on video. Whoever the fuck, we just gonna put somebody. Yeah, without throwing no shots. Trump is on here and he getting some jizz on his nipples. All right. The point is, you got one of them, and you got him, and he's sitting here, and he's taking dick while at the same time getting some cum rubbed on his nipples, and at the same time he getting squirted with baby oil by Diddy and some whatever, the whole thing, right? What's illegal about it?
They're all adults.
Exactly.
You just a freak.
That's literally just a freak time, right? All you're doing is showing people what he does.
You a deviant.
Exactly. But as long as there's no minors, as long as there's no abuse, as long as there's no coercion, it's pretty much just people having a good time. That's a whole different list. That's a list of freaks. While the Epstein one was a list of pedophiles.
And then plus, there's like,
true that. I get the difference now.
You can fly to that island, right?
The Epstein Island?
Yeah.
I don't think you can. I mean, no, it's a private island. I don't think.
It's a private island, but
Yeah.
you,
Well, you should
you
say there's
can't
a
fly
limit,
there,
but-
but you
But
might
you
get-
can
might
can
get
boat or
detected.
fly.
Oh, okay, you got it.
So
You're
they
trying to
keep
say.
track of whoever gets there, like, because it's like if you're in a certain airspace, you have to like register with that airspace.
If you're
The guy is buying 11-year-olds from out of country, so I think he can get around flight records. I think he can get around this stuff.
Yeah,
Same way he got around how
you
illegal
buy
it
a
is to buy
motherfucking unit
kids.
from out the country, nigga. You have some pull and some power.
Basically, you can hide a couple of them on plane.
Also, you're buying sex slaves, so alleged.
Yeah.
All right, we're moving on, man, so we don't get canceled over here. But hey, Str8 Trunk Radio Taste of Beats is going down July 26th. Make sure you pull up RSVP. The link's in our bio right now. 6 producers making beats under 15 minutes. It's going down July 26th, 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. LV Studios. So next we got
Where is LV Studios again?
Underground Studios. If you know Underground compounds out off of South Santa Fe.
Downtown LA.
Yeah, downtown LA. But make sure you RSVP so to get that Addy. You dig? You got to RSVP to get the Addy. Unless you know what we're talking about. Other than that, RSVP hoes. You dig? But what's
you
on
still
my
got
playlist?
RSVP to get through the door.
What's on my playlist?
Hold on, real quick before we move past, real quick. Thank you, Venus Monroe. She said that list has too many influential people on it, royals from England and all over. Why even deny its existence? Wouldn't be surprised if Drew Barrymore was at those parties. Remember, she always talked about those kind of things from when she was a kid.
You know what I think? Well, you think she was at one of those parties as a kid?
She said that the stories are about the weird things that she's experienced as a kid. That's what Drew Barrymore used to always talk about. So what if one of these parties was on Epstein Island?
Ooh, that's crazy.
So anyway.
Diddy wasn't the only one doing freak offs.
We already know that.
The problem is bringing kids into that shit.
Diddy did shit with adults. He didn't do no shit with no little kids.
I knew some shit was up when I saw the movie Eyes Wide Shut.
So that shit crazy. All right, what's on my playlist? What's on my playlist this week? I've been bumping my man KB Devon. He got that new project out called The House on the Corner. KB Devon's an artist out here in Los Angeles. He's part of the Corner Store with Desi G. This project was produced by Desi G. KB Devon, dope ass artist. He been in the wind for a couple of years.
He has.
You feel me? Yeah, he's from Centennial. Well, he's from Inglewood. You dig? The city of champions. So Inglewood out here. KB Devon, he's fire. Go check out that song called Violins. That's my shit right there. It's featured Desi G and Epic Must Die. But The House on the Corner, go check that out right now. Fire shit and the motherfucking dog in the house. You feel me? But yeah, that's just my shit right there. And that's what I've been bumping. And that Violins, that's my shit. KB Devon, The House on the Corner. What y'all got? What's on your playlist?
What's on my playlist is the same shit I've been listening to. I'm still stuck on this RJ album. This RJ album was actually a very good one. Shout out to RJ and I'm Yo 4. Baby, that song number 2. That motherfucker is so hard. And then the way that it rolls into that silly me, should have known it was Cap. Like that shit is so hard. And that By Myself, hard. So it was like he just got hits on there that just I wake up in the morning and the song is in my head, and when I get in the car I just gotta press play on it. So you know that's still on my playlist. That RJ I'm Yo 4 album.
I fuck with that. They were just having a debate and saying RJ's like one of the top lyricists out here in LA.
Oh, that conversation that popped up on Back on Fig?
Back on Fig. It came through, I think, the Jean Paul, one of his posts.
It actually did stem from one of the Jean Paul's posts. People don't like what he's saying, and RJ is letting you know, like, regardless of what anybody else is saying, I'm really him. Like, when we talking about lyricists and bars and delivering to you as an artist and double, triple entendres and still keeping a topic of substance, he's like, I'm the person that delivers that. And he is. So, you know, I respect where he's coming from. I understand where he's coming from. I respect his opinion. And when we talking about Mr. LA, Draco is no longer here. So we're going to have to give that to RJ. I know a lot of people want to give it to Kendrick right now. But Kendrick, when it comes to like the masses playing him like in clubs, in their cars and stuff like that, he didn't have that. He had that core fan base that was listening to him on record players. Like I got his vinyl. Shout out to Kendrick. And in a house, you know, it was like a private thing because only so many people can relate to everything else that was going on in those albums. This new album, this GNX, is the one that everybody was more relatable to. So everyone is playing him right now. But we talk about for like the past 10 years, RJ has been consistent in making sure that the streets heard him, and he also made sure that he fed the streets with bangers. So I'm gonna give it to him and say that he did his part.
Yeah, I agree with you. And I agree he is a top 3, top 5 lyricist out here in LA. And his music is fire. His bars is fire. It makes you think he can tell a story and put you in a storybook mode. So I'm fucking with RJ. So I agree with him. Talk your shit. Every time he drops a freestyle on Just Incredible, nigga, that shit always go viral. You feel me? So shout out.
And shout out Jay Nari too. That shit was no love was lost from that conversation that I ran that RJ went on. You feel me? Shout out to those beats that he mixed up and put together for that. Just an incredible freestyle that he just released. RJ just released over there. That was put together and mixed down by Jay Nari also. So shout out to him.
What else we got? Who else got what's on their playlist out here today? What y'all got? What y'all listening to? You guys don't got nothing? It's okay.
So for me, it was one song that honestly, at first I didn't like it. And I don't know if I didn't like it or I didn't like the artist, but there was just something about it that I was like, that's stupid. I don't like it. But then the more that he played it, the more that I was like, okay, I kind of fuck with this song. And then we watched the video, and I was like, okay, I really fuck with this song.
What's the song, nigga?
So the song is, what was it? One Take Freestyle by 1900 Rugrat. So this is like the whitest white boy.
He was just on the Double XL Freshman, right?
He was just on a Double XL Freshman. Before that, he actually was on one of the stages at
Rolling Loud. You tell it. Go ahead. Nah, take over. Goddamn.
Oh, damn.
No, that was part of the information I had about him. I'm not a fan of this dude, so I was gonna give the information I had, but he gave it. Go ahead. Tell them.
I gave it, really.
Tell them why I like the video too.
You gotta tell us your shit.
Yeah, tell your
Tell
shit.
them why I like the video. Go ahead.
I don't know why.
Then let me speak. Damn.
He was just helping you out on the Rolling Loud. All right, let's go. Why you like the video?
I wasn't helping. Anyway, long story short, I like it because it's a fuck you. I'm done.
Come on.
Fuck both of you. I'm done. Go ahead, Red Eye. What you listening to?
She likes it because the video, his name is 1900 Rugrat, but the video is actually Rugrat themed, and it actually is featured Kodak Black on a remix. So it's actually a pretty cool thing. The song is hard as fuck. The artist is pretty dope as fuck. This weird ass white boy that calls himself a cracker. You know, I fucks with him, and I'm happy that it rubbed off on her, and she fucks with it too.
I gotta check him out. Hey, the Rugrat.
Anything else to say?
Do you?
No.
Oh, thank you.
You got anything else to say?
No, I think he finished.
All right, hey, but no, the Rugrat theme song was one of my favorite Buck Crumpin songs growing up. Like they remade this the anthem. You feel me? The theme song of Rugrats. And it was a crump thing, you feel me?
So you would crump to that?
I did.
Sadly, I
Can
remember.
you show us?
No, I can't.
Can we play it right now? So
I
you can
gotta find that shit. It was on my MySpace and all that. You feel me? It was getting hard.
I remember.
If I can YouTube the rug.
Please, that would be awesome.
Hey,
Put that on.
you do. Probably hook it up to your.
Yeah.
He had all the chest pops to that.
We'll move the table and
Rugrats
everything.
crump thing. You feel me? And it was like, man, I forgot how. You know how the shit. Yeah, boom, boom. Yeah, that shit went in. I went in, but yeah.
He speak about 2006 if y'all don't understand that.
You gotta know. Red Eye, you got what's on my playlist?
West Side Connection, Bow Down.
Hey.
West Coast shit. I feel that.
Yeah, classic.
All right. Did y'all listen to that Gang Gang remix with Chef Boy? He had YG, Mozzie, and E40 on there. Did y'all listen to it? Did y'all?
I'll be yelling out Hell Gang. HGM is the same thing. Yeah.
Mozzie's shit was fire. I didn't like YG's. E40, he was alright. It didn't give me the same feel of the original one, you know. And I feel like the beat could have been. I think they switched up the beat a little too, you know. So I feel like I like the original more than the remix, you know.
I fully agree with liking the original more than the remix, like 1,000%. I can't really say that I can see myself going back and putting on the remix over and over again. But to hear Mozzie on that track, it was like that was fit for somebody like him that comes from his background. He actually did pretty decent. But my preferably verse on that one will be YG. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I felt like I felt the cohesiveness of the Compton, you know, that the sound and what it was about. Like, Chef Boy made sure that y'all knew this was just like a street anthem in general. I'm yelling out gang gang, but we're gonna talk about the gang we talk about at the same time, but this is for everybody. We're not dissing nobody. When you hear this, you're gonna feel like you gang gang regardless of what your gang is. YG let you know, nigga, this is Bompton Power, and I'm doing it for this. And he also made sure he painted a story with it. E40, I respect him being on the track, I was happy to hear him, but I think his verse was delivered for somebody up north. I can't say that he didn't hit the pockets that he needed to hit, but for me, I didn't feel his verse.
You know, he was put on the remix just so he can get that reach to the north. You know how that is. Just get somebody on there so your name could be start getting mentioned in those cities, those conversations. But I'm happy for Chef Boy to get those features with those artists, to get them in those rooms, because that shit's fire. Because him in the room with Mozzie, a room with YG, or even E40, like those are dominant artists, so I feel like it's a good look for Chef Boy. You alright over there, Red Eye? You feeling that cup water?
No, I'm just making sure.
I see you over here with your Malcolm X glasses, like.
No, I'm just making sure both y'all niggas is straight, so I can know when to switch.
You good over there, player? All right.
How's that cut water doing you, by the way? How you feeling?
Oh, that tastes really good. I don't feel
no more space saying that name no more.
I do not feel it. Well, I do feel.
How far along are you?
It's empty.
Oh, it's empty. You finished it.
Yeah.
And you don't feel it. Okay.
Here, go.
What I do feel is my blunt and half of this fucking edible.
Okay, let me see if I can play.
There's no way you're feeling the edible already. That shit takes.
My body's tingling. I don't know what the fuck.
I don't know.
Is that
Samuel said, "Bro, stop." I don't know which one of you, but one of y'all gotta stop. Oh, he found
I think
it.
that might be the crump. Hold on.
I think Bankhead's about to start dancing. Get him, Bankhead. Get him, Bankhead. Move the table.
Don't let me get started.
He was a real crumber.
Don't let me get started. Oh man, let me calm down. It's getting hot in here.
You're gonna have to call Pookie up for real, or you make y'all do a
Man,
battle.
who need that battle? We get in real quick.
That is a clip for
They said he's rebooting like a Windows 95.
That's funny. Good one. I'll take that. Let's keep moving on. Justin Bieber. He just released that new project called Swag. And a lot of people are calling him a culture vulture because he took the same type of photos Kendrick Lamar did for the GNX with the picture with his girl and the baby. Y'all see me? Y'all remember those photos?
Are you talking about Mr. Morale?
Yeah,
GNX.
that was Mr. Morale with the girl and the baby.
My bad. That is Mr. Morale and Big Steppers. My bad. You right.
The last album though, that was the last album. You good? It was the one right before GMX. So you're close.
Yeah. I need to get the right information out here. I fucked up, but
across the finish line, but you
I was there. You feel me? I was training for it.
didn't take fear.
But anyway, a lot of people are calling Justin Bieber a culture vulture for stealing that same type of idea. Do y'all feel like Justin Bieber is a culture vulture, or he just is doing his own style? You feel me?
Let me interrupt you real quick. Venus Monroe in the chat, thank you, shout out. Yes, Doug is over there rolling those big ass fingers. Samuel Bainbridge, I'm starting to see spaceships on Bankhead.
Oh, let's get it. Who need that battle? All battles right now, you feel me?
They said Selena Gomez all day.
Send me that link to my text. Text me that link, man. I'm gonna be on my way home. You feel me?
You practicing. You should do that. Who do we have next week?
We got bartender next week.
Oh, okay. The week after that, you should see Ania wants to come out, and they can sit here and do some like Rugrats
I got
crumping.
JB coming too, so that's fire.
Never mind.
Not next week, but the following week. So
Maybe next month then.
Who was JB?
JB, he was here last week. Surf Club. You remember JB? Taste the Beats?
Oh yeah. My bad, JB. I apologize. You got
He was standing right there.
You got here late, and JB actually the person that's gonna be doing the Taste of Beats with you at the festival, the August Fest, correct?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Make sure to catch the Taste of Beats at August Fest. Bankhead and JB.
Yeah, that's still gonna happen. I still got confirmed with a nigga, but yeah, motherfuckers.
But anywho,
Still gonna
back to the
happen.
subject. Back to the subject.
We here though. So do y'all
So
feel like
do we think
Justin
he's a
Bieber is
culture
a
vulture?
culture vulture?
Absolutely.
Yes.
I'm gonna say yeah. I didn't. When we had this conversation earlier, I didn't know nothing about him taking the album cover of that album and trying to place it to his own. I hate it. I hate having to give him the culture vulture because of the fact, like I told you earlier, he was brought in by the culture. He didn't come in trying to pretend like he was black. He didn't come in trying to pretend like he was soul. The culture heard him and was like, hey, we want to help you out and big you up and continue to help you grow. And we have a great
culture or
audience.
Usher?
Hold up. The culture did.
So everybody did.
The culture did because that wasn't just done by Usher. That was also done by the people that's surrounded by him.
So all black people embraced him and were like, you.
I'm gonna say a lot of black
You
people
got the
embraced him.
card.
I don't know about all because I can't speak for all black people. I don't know all black people, but majority of the black people did embrace him and they was respectful of what he did and what he accomplished. We never sat here and watched him just say nigga and act like he was running around with a black girlfriend with his do-rag and hat. Like he wasn't doing all that. So I didn't want to call him a culture vulture, but with the move that he just busted with this one,
I mean, what's the difference?
And this nigga taking shots at the clips, bro. You better just don't disrespect the OGs out here.
who you talking about?
Justin Bieber.
Oh.
You didn't hear
What'd he
about that?
say?
Justin Bieber's taking shots at the clips and shit, calling them old heads and all that.
Talking about their new album.
Like, bruh.
I got a question.
I thought he became Christian.
I had a question.
Go ahead.
What's the difference, or how fine of a line is it between using that as inspiration and outright being a culture vulture?
What?
I think we consider Drake a culture vulture just because.
Because it's like,
They say he's a down bad Canadian.
let's say Roddy Ricch recreates To Pimp a Butterfly's album cover. Is he stealing or is that inspiration?
He's stealing.
Well, for one, I was gonna say for one, it depends how closely it is. But yeah, more than anything,
What if he changes it by a couple of variables?
He's still inspired, but it's still stealing.
I'll take a couple. Fuck it.
Like instead of being in front of the White House,
Wow, that was a horrible throw.
he in front of the Compton courthouse. Like
It touched his hands.
Yeah.
It all depends on how you're doing
Very
it.
catchy.
There's plenty of people who sit here and remake.
Wide receiver 1-on-1. Touch your hands.
That's why I was a cornerback, not a wide receiver.
I was a wide receiver and I was a safety in high school. So
What you saying, Ellie?
yeah, sometimes play cornerback.
Then he sometimes was a quarterback.
Corner. I would never play quarterback.
Makes sense. I didn't believe you on the quarterback thing. That's why.
I said corner.
The dude says he's a quarterback.
Oh hell! I do not have the arm for a quarterback. We will fuck around and be,
and fucking 14 and shit.
But Roddy Ricch, y'all did talk about Roddy Ricch. Roddy Ricch did push his album back again to
Fucking
October.
around being a punter.
Like,
Roddy Ricch must be having a lot of internal problems going on because for him to not have dropped the album at this point, it's very bad. So a lot of people don't understand business and music industry, and that usually sounds like there's a lot of bad business going on. Whether it's the artist feeling like he doesn't want to just drop music because he's not in the, he has writer's block, or the label is actually just like, oh no, we're not feeling you. We don't think that you have the right tracks to be released right now. You don't think you have the momentum, XYZ. But somehow I feel like there's something going on negatively in that camp right now that's pushing his album back again.
I think you gotta find that hit because when he first came out that first album, he had the box. The box came out and he had a hit to go after. So I feel like the Navy album, they're waiting for that hit to be made or released. So I'm gonna give him. I feel like this Navy is gonna be a good album. I'm just waiting for that one hit to be released because he has Survivor Remorse, then he has 911, the singles. But I thought those were gonna be leading up to the album already dropping. I don't think they was strong enough singles to be like, yeah, let's push the album, but I feel they were strong enough to to move forward and drop at least an EP or something, just so to give the fans something,
The last EP didn't do too great.
So you want to see some singles to believe in him again?
Yeah, for sure.
Shit.
You're not a fan. You don't got faith in him.
His label want to see some singles too. Shit,
Some
obviously.
singles out here, man. So that's what I'm feeling. Let's see what else we got. We got my man Drake says UK rappers are the best lyricist rappers in the world over American rappers.
That nigga stupid.
He just doing that.
He just feels some type of way because he getting dog walk all over America.
He just on his London tour, so he gotta say that shit.
He just hoping the UK can be back on his nuts again after what just happened to him. So he's trying to sit here and say, I'm bigging up my country, I'm bigging up my people, I'm with my people. That's all he's
In
saying.
his defense, it's smart though because a lot of artists, once they fail here, they go to Europe, just like basketball players. You know, not good enough to make it here, you go over to Europe and you're
still
successful in
paying.
Europe.
There are some UK rappers that are
make your
pretty.
money.
There are some UK rappers that are pretty hard, even female rappers that
We're
are
not
pretty
saying
hard.
they're not
but
hard.
As a whole, America still got it locked down.
That
These
shit sounds
niggas-
so funny though.
They still
These
are
niggas come
culture.
to us to be superstars. We don't go to them to be superstars.
Right.
They go out in their
They
country.
imitate this culture.
And in their country, they can make a lot of money if they just toured Europe. They still make a lot of money, but they come to the U.S. and not just come here for a tour, but they come here to actually grow and build a bigger fan base to be superstars. That's why they come here. That's why we have Troy. What's his name? Troy. What's the one that's in jail? Tory Lanez.
Lanez.
That's why we have Justin Bieber. That's why we have Drake. That's why we have what's
Central C.
the other dude name?
Is Central Street from
Central
UK?
C is from over there also, but it's the one dude, the one that's beefing with Drake. The one the Weeknd, him.
Yeah, The Weeknd.
All of these people had to come over here,
How many other niggas beef with that?
including a lot more people. But these people came here to become superstars. We didn't sit here and be like, oh, these Canadian artists that we're listening to. No, we found out about them as they were in America, and we were listening to them as they made American music with American producers and American features. And that's how we became more fan bases of them. They started buying houses out here and living here.
So
But
the
also-
overall, sorry, go ahead, Doug.
But also, we don't know if they were really big in their area, because it may be a UK artist that we never heard about, but they toured from one part of Europe to like the whole part of Japan, and they just come out to America.
Yeah, that's very true.
Like they may be really big in their country, but like out here, we only listen to people from our country.
Superstars.
The fucking niggas.
Fuck them.
All right. Did y'all listen to the new Clips album?
Not really.
It is called "Let God Sort 'Em Out."
I stopped really listening to Clips after missing Me Too.
Man, y'all need to get on y'all hip hop shit. The Clips is out. Malice is back.
Hold on, did you listen to it?
Hell fucking yeah,
What'd you
nigga. God damn.
No.
God damn, that
know?
shit is fire. Fire. It brings you back to just hip
How
hop.
many tracks?
It brings you back to hip hop. It is 13 tracks, 40 minutes. We got features from Tyler the Creator, from Pharrell, from the Dream, from Kendrick Lamar. Like just
How many
fire.
songs? How many songs do you like out of those 13?
Nigga, all 13, nigga. All 13.
Oh, so this was a no skip
That's
album,
a
is what
very
you're saying?
bold
It's a no skip album. It's a smooth album. It's nigga. It's substance. It's storytelling. It puts you in a imaginative state. It makes you just want to It makes you want to go out there and hustle and grind. It makes you want to go love on your family and your friends. It makes you want to go call your parents because Malice fucking revealed he found both of his parents deceased. You feel me? He found both of his parents deceased, and they both had talked about their last conversations with their parents. He talked about the conversation with his mom, and Pusha T talked about the last conversation we had as dad, or it could be vice versa. But anyway, it was a very deep, open album, and it's just dope to see how Malice, who took a hiatus from hip hop to go find God and be on the Christian path or the religious path, he came back and is tearing it down. And the reason why he came back is because his daddy told him, go back and go. He gave him permission, and you feel me, to go be a rapper again. You know, he needed that in his spirit and soul to give him that energy and like, all right, I can't go do this. You know, like his dad said he was being too hard on himself, and we all felt like we always be too hard on ourselves sometimes.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, so but the Clips album is they hip hop, man. They legendary. It was like a nostalgic feeling, and if y'all like Pusha T, I like Pusha T. You feel me? He talked about that work and that weight. You feel me? Like, man, y'all know my background in a way, but some of that shit like was real. So fucks with that shit. You feel me? And that shit just. Yeah, man. There's the Malice got more better. They say Malice got better verses on this album than Pusha T. So if and he coming out of retirement, so it's fire, man. Like go check that shit out. But my favorite tracks on there is Chains and Whips with Kendrick Lamar and Point of View with Tyler the Creator. So those are my two favorite. But if I have to do another one, I would do All Things Considered with the Dream and Pharrell Williams. But yeah. Go check out the clips. On my bad on my clips rant, motherfuckers. Go listen to it.
Go ahead. You deserve that rant.
Yeah.
You seem like you a Clips fan, hip hop fan, all that type of.
All that, nigga. So why y'all didn't go listen to the Clips album? Why y'all didn't go press play on History?
Because we're not Clips fans.
You hip hop fans?
So I consider.
Which is why we're listening to RJ on the way over.
So I consider going and listening to this album like you suggested as homework. And then I also consider listening to it based off it being hip hop. And then I sat back and I was like, I don't listen to the Clips. I don't listen to the first album. I don't listen to the Clips. Not like that. No disrespect to them. I know how great they are. You gotta remember one of these dudes wrote the jingle for McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. So I understand how great these people are. But what I also know is if this shit ain't getting turned on in the party, if this shit ain't something that I feel like I want to slide to, if this shit ain't something that's gonna make a dude want to go sell some dope, it's not something that I'm interested in listening to. Not like that on my behalf, not like that, but I listen to street music. Anything outside of street music, I am also an A&R, so I'm very musical when it comes to different types of genres of music. I'm willing to hear it, but I don't go out and listen to music based off of someone saying go listen to it. I want to hear it come to me. I want to hear it in a function and see how people react to it. Those type of things. I don't just go out and listen to shit. So that's the only reason why. But shout out to that. I will get it.
Well, you're gonna listen to it because Becky said you're gonna listen to it. Please, and come back and report to me if you want to go listen to it and you want to go sell some dope after. That's what's gonna make you want to do. Street music.
Okay, it's street music.
You know,
cool.
You want to go like if he's outside on the block until 2 a.m. Ellie tomorrow. It's because of Clips. It's because of the Clips. If he's like, hey baby, I'm outside on the block for 2 a.m. I'll be back at 2. You feel me?
That's the thing though. He really is susceptible to music like
He
that.
on the block. He on the block. So that's what the Clips doing. You feel me? But hey, we about to move it on though. You feel me? Shout out the chat. A chat going up tonight. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, share. Make sure y'all join our chat and just give us your opinions on our topics. What we saying? We might be saying some stupid shit, but correct us if we are. You know, and we gonna share your opinions to the world. So shout out everybody in the chat. We about to get into free game with LEG, but before the free game, Taste the Beats. July 26th is going down, 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. Make sure you RSVP. Taste the Beats. It's going down. Taste the Beats. RSVP is going down, 11 p.m. 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. July 26th this month. Free game with LEG coming up next for Str8 Trunk Radio. Make sure you subscribe, like, share in the comments. Thank you for tuning in. You dig? But free game with LEG. Free game with LEG.
Real quick, because I know you're skipping this, but at the same time, I just want to make this a clip and try to see who y'all think will win, who the chat thinks will win. But between y'all, who do you think will win in the foot race?
Between me and Bankhead?
Yeah, because I know you guys got the whole which music artist, podcaster, media host, or whatever. So I just want to start right here in the room.
I will.
Sneaks will win.
Okay.
I ain't delusional, but I'll give him a good fight. But first 5 seconds, I might win some. But after that,
You got the first 3 to 5 seconds because my takeoff is slow.
But after that, I'm good. Like my racing days ain't over, but I know I could beat a lot of people.
If he was a horse,
I know I could beat the John. I know I could beat Pun. I know I could beat Duno. I know I could beat AD. I know I could beat all them niggas.
But that's because you already saw them running.
But if I looked at them niggas, I just I can smoke them niggas.
Shout out to J Brock. I beat him a couple of times. One of the times where he felt like it was close is because I didn't want to hurt his spirit, so I slowed down and let him, get that little weight, and I still won. But shout out to J Brock.
I don't raise J Brock, but he seemed like he got bad. He got a little quick get off.
Yeah, J Brock is actually good with his feet. He good with his feet.
I would raise J Brock. I would try that shit. Yeah, that should be fun though. That would be fun. Who else about race out here?
I'll race anybody.
I'll do it just for the fun. We used to do that shit back in the day, you know.
We should have some like podcast Olympics. Like try to see like okay, our podcast versus like another podcast, to try to see what everybody can do.
Yeah, we might. So basketball. I know you play basketball, so that way we can beat some people or actually keep up with some people. Running, I know I can defeat a lot of these people in the podcast world. Where your strong suit at, baby?
I'm very good organizer. So I'll sit here and I'll be like, all right, Bankhead, you gonna do this? Yeah, actually, I used to be, but I was thinking about it. I was like, damn, I haven't actually gone swimming in the ocean in about 10 years. Like, this shit, it's been a while.
You did swim like on the swim team in high school?
No, I just used to swim. Like, I used to swim either, like, if a friend had a pool or whatever, I would just do laps. And then more than anything, it was on the beach because the beach is free. So I would swim to the buoy and then swim back, you know,
swim to the buoy? So
yeah.
you go deep into the ocean?
Yeah. Well, see, back then I was pretty ignorant, and I thought I was like, it's cool because at the buoy is where they got that net, so you know the big sharks don't come in, so I'm safe as long as I don't go past the buoy, right? That's my mentality. That's what I'm thinking. No, it's not true at all. It's not true at all. But it's what my parents told me, so it's what made me feel safe at the time. I found out later that apparently, like, no, the sharks are in there. Not only that, but I actually had one, like a small one, a little one, but hit my leg when I was like up in the shallows and shit. So I was like, oh, I think I'm being a little reckless, right here. But
yeah,
hey,
I would trust that.
But thank God, I never got hurt.
That's crazy as fuck.
And this was back 2014, 2015. So apparently there was like some surge of sharks over here in Southern California at that time.
Have you ever almost drowned in the ocean?
Yes, that's how you learn to swim.
I have too. Not that.
I have also.
I have too. Like I remember I drifted away from my parents one time. I'm like, where the fuck am I?
The trick is, let it go. So like, just if you can hold your breath long enough, eventually it's gonna pop you back up. So you just gotta like. Whoosh.
No, I wasn't stuck underwater. I was stuck out there. You know when they be like, "Don't be the last person." So I had a boogie board, and it was like, "Don't be the last person." So I ended up becoming the last person. I went out there too far, and the wave did not catch me to bring me back in. So I was out there stuck for a good 10 to 15 minutes. I was scared as fuck. I was nervous as fuck. Even though I can swim, one thing about the beach is like you feel like, oh shit, I'm touching the bottom of the ocean, and then the next thing you know.
Look on you.
Then the next thing you know, there's a wave that's 10 feet and it's above you. You're like, holy shit, I was just touching the ground. How the fuck is there water above me? And like, I was out there stuck. I was scared. I was nervous, but thank God I actually did get pushed back in and caught a wave on the boogie board. But yeah, that shit's scary. I don't think I've been out there again since then.
Anybody know how to surf?
Hell no.
I was on the surfboard for 3 seconds and I busted my ass, and I was just proud of my big ass to get on that motherfucker. You feel me? Because it's like big nigga in the water trying to push down the board and put it on your weight on the water. Like, yeah, it was a miracle just to even get on there, just to see it and wipe out.
I learned to swim out there because my friend, I had a white friend, and her parents were like surfers and shit. Well, her dad and her stepmom, they were surfers and shit. So they would take us out there. They would be surfing and all that, and then we'd be swimming, and that's how I learned to swim. Because you know, you either learn or you don't. But anyways, are we ready then? Are we ready, Doug?
Yes, we are.
Pre-game rally G.
All right, guys.
Out the trunk.
You are now tuned into the motherfucking best.
Straight out the truck.
Something. Let me hear you say. We're good? Okay. Alrighty.
Pre-game rally G.
Alright guys, so today we are actually going to be showing you a video where I know I spoke on it before, how to use Brevo to go ahead and create a press release for free, but I realized that showing you guys an actual video of it and how easy it is, how quick it is, how it doesn't take long at all, and you can make something really cool out of some really simple tools, all of course for free. I think it'll be a little more effective. So I have a video for you guys today. I'm using brevo.com, brevo.com, and I am using Copy AI. So right here I am on the Brevo website. As you see, I'm on the Brevo website. I'm on the free one. That's why I keep saying upgrade now. I can go on to create campaign, and I'm looking at an email campaign right now. So that's going to be what you call an email blast for your, well, either an email blast or a press release email blast. But that is how you're going to go ahead and create that. I got my straight out the trunk free game with a G. We're going to make this sample here. Create our campaign. Alright, so now we're going to put in the sender is obviously going to be you. Once you create your free profile and you put in all your info, that's going to have you as a sender automatically and include it as your company doing it. Your recipients, you usually want to have a list of people to receive it. I have a sample one just to make it real easy. From here I have, hold on, can we pause it right there? Sorry about that. Oh, okay. Now play it again so that we can pause somewhere better. So from there, what I did was, first you got to give it a subject. Now for the subject, you can either have a really catchy slogan, or you can know something off the top. You can be creative and you already know what you're going to use. Go ahead and do that. But if you need a little bit of help, what I did was I went ahead and I went back into Copy AI. In Copy AI, I just put create a subject line for a press release about a podcast named SODTR that has a I think I just put that's taking over the internet. Yeah, that's what I put, taking over the internet. So it gave me, you can put, give me 10 options, give me 5 options, give me whatever the case, and it'll give you a list of them. I just wanted one to create one real quick. I liked that. All right, the podcast, taking over the internet. Copy paste, of course. Once I have my subject in there, it shows you how it's gonna look on mobile. You can also change it so that you can see how it's gonna look on desktop. Most people are on their phones though, which is why it gives you this as a default option. So from there, I went ahead and I saved it. You can change the preview text, make it longer, shorter, or to show like a part of it, ... so it looks a little bit more suspenseful. For the design, there's plenty of free templates. So here I have a template that I've used before, which is kind of like with the, by the way, logo at the top. There's plenty of other options that you have in there too though. You can actually go into the template gallery. That's where it's going to show you, these are mostly for sales, for marketing, stuff like that. But you can search if you'd like in there to kind of try to find the best option for you or the best template. Now all of these are fully customizable, so you can actually replace any of the titles, you can replace any of the images, you can replace the colors, you can replace the buttons, you can take off and remove everything, or you can go ahead and keep everything in there however you'd like. Any one of these, you can take it and just delete everything. You can start from scratch and create your own template. I find that the templates are a lot easier though, just as far as to give you somewhere to start from, so you can be like, okay, I like, this placement here. That one here is going to be something that I did for a release, or not something that I did, something that I clicked on for a generic release, which is that one. That could be something simple. You put your photo in the middle, you put your name at the top, the name of your album or your project or whatever it is that you're dropping, and it's a quick and easy email for everybody. Now I went ahead and I chose a template that I've used before. Now, I believe from this one, I used it to become it was a press release for a single. But anyways, I'm fully customizing it for this one. I'm making a press release for us. So I'm replacing the title with press release, SODTR podcast, dominates the internet with game-changing content. And then, of course, edit out the little extra Copy AI shit. Yep, make sure it's at the top. Make sure I delete everything. Now that logo at the top is replaceable, but it pretty much tries to place your logo when you sign up and create your profile and you add your logo. It's going to go ahead and try to include that logo in the templates that it offers you overall, which is what happened here, which is why it's simple. It has the logo at the top. Everything else is kind of easy to do. I just got to delete everything, move it out the way. Oh shit. So that's all I'm doing here, kind of removing. That's a call to action button. So that's something that I figured, you know what, I kind of actually want that. But I went back over to Copy AI and I was like, okay, now I need a press release. So just a really quick one. Now again, you can ask for 5 different options. You can ask for 10 different options if you'd like, but the point is that as long as you ask it for different options, you have different things to choose from. I like to have 1 or 2, mostly I like to have 1 and then kind of go ahead and edit it my own way, where I can input what I'd like or edit certain things to sound a little bit more like me, so it sounds more like an organic person talking to you as opposed to an AI computer creation. So in this one, I created a press release for SODTR podcast that's taking over the internet, talking about hip hop, current events, free game with LEG, and I believe I put and more. And so once I go ahead and I type that in, for every Monday. So I went ahead, I entered that into Copy AI. I know a lot of people like to use ChatGPT. You can. Copy AI is just what I found that was free, what I found that I've never had a problem with, and all of this is on the free trial. Creates all of that. I go ahead and I copy it in. Like I said, usually I'll take a little more time to kind of edit it and to write in what I'd like and to read over it a little more and kind of reword things a bit so it sounds more on brand to how I usually speak. But you can absolutely do a direct copy and paste if you lack time. You're trying to make sure you take care of this within 5 to 10 minutes and you're just trying to get it out as quick as you can. But here, as you see, all I went ahead and I replaced it with Los Angeles, California. And we're gonna go ahead and put today's date, and that starts us off on a standard press release structure. From there you see it's a couple of paragraphs. After the couple of paragraphs, it's going to include some contact information. This is where usually your publicist goes ahead and puts in their PR. Please contact, this person at, and then the contact info to be able to have them give you any more media that they'd like. So I went ahead and I deleted everything except for the call to action button, because I want to make that my join us live now button. So I replaced the words. Now here I don't actually have a link, because when I was creating this, I didn't want to step out and find the link, but obviously if you guys are watching this, you are on the link now. So you can go ahead and once you click on that, once you replace the wording on your call to action button. Oh, I deleted my second one. You can keep two of them. A lot of people like to, use the old marketing strategy, which is tell them, and tell them again. So pretty much include it in the beginning, include it in the middle, include it at the end. I don't like to overdo it too much. Give you the main title, give you the button, and if you want more info, you can look at more info. If not, click the button and join us already. So that's what I did there. And then I put I put the YouTube link. Went ahead and put save. So I like to usually send a test one first, because if I send a test email first, I can kind of see what it looks like and I can see any mistakes that I might have made. Once you do that, you can put save and quit, and then you actually just send out the campaign, or you schedule it. Most press releases are sent on Fridays, so if you want to go ahead and send that out on a Friday, it would be customary. A lot of people like to be different because they figure, well, the media is receiving a bunch of press releases on Friday, so it would be better to send it on a day that they're not going to be releasing it. Now that can be a benefit, because yes, you are going to be fewer emails in their inbox, but it's also going to be a little bit more difficult because of the fact that you're going to be doing it on a day that they're not expecting it, so they're not going to really be looking out for your press release at the moment. So if you see, I did recipients. I'm going to send it to myself, and then go ahead and send trial, and that's going to give me my initial trial. Like I said, after that, save and quit, and save and quit will go ahead and save it, and it takes you to the page where you can go ahead and schedule it. Once you schedule it, it's going to send it to all of your email lists at that time. And right now I know it's taking a second. It did not want to load. We were all sharing Wi-Fi, excuse me. But from here, basically what I'm doing is going back over to my campaign so I can show you a fully structured one. The one that we just made was very simple. It was very quick. It included a title, a call to action button, a paragraph of description, and then contact information at the bottom. You can also add social media. You can add a lot more graphics. You can change the font. You can play with almost anything on these templates, and if you're doing it yourself, it's all part of the free experience. I'm still here trying to get back to my campaign. It was taking it a second to load, but the one that I did was actually for a single, like I was speaking. That's the one that I'm gonna use as my example. It was for a single for MB3 for the song Do It Big, which included a couple of features. So we did a media outreach for this one, so we emailed it to everybody that we know. Now if you're trying to get web coverages, one of the best things that you can do is send people an email, because if you want anybody to put things on their magazine, to put things on their website, to put things on their blog, if you give them an image and just a pre-written article, it's a whole lot easier for them to go, okay, let me go ahead and put that as a post on my website, than it would be for them to have to type up an entire article about you. So if somebody's going to sit here and take their time to type up an entire article about you, they have to like you. They have to have some type of investment in you to be like, okay, let me take my time, listen to them, see what I think about them, and then go ahead and write that out. For them to copy and paste a picture, copy and paste a title, and copy and paste an article is very easy. As you see, I had my title, I had my subtitle, there was a photo. I also included social media for each and every artist. I included every way to get the song, whether you want Spotify, YouTube, anywhere else that you might want to find the link. I included all of that, and at the bottom, contact information. So this is a lot more interactive, a lot more things that you can click on, a lot more things that you can do with it. But it's as creative as you want to make it. If you want to do it quick, like I said, right now, this took all of 8-10 minutes. You want to do it that quickly, you can do something simple like I just created. If you really want to get fancy with it, you know, take an hour of your time or whatever the case, get on Brevo, brevo.com, create your free account. Now, it does have a limit as to how many people you can send it. I believe it's only like 300 people that you can send it to per month. If you want to send more than that, you do have to go ahead and sign up for something. But a way around that is if you make your own email one of those people that you send it to, and then from your email you forward that same email to your contacts, and you can send it to as many contacts as you'd like as a forwarded template. Now, what I suggest you do at that point also is take that forwarded email, forward it to them, and then just type a personalized email at the top. Hey, you know, I just released my single. I would really love if you could take a look at it. This is what my press release was. You know, it has everything that you need to be able to let me know what you think. I would really appreciate your advice. And now it's something a little more personalized than an email blast. So what I would suggest is go ahead and send that email out in an email blast as a press release, and then after that, follow up with sending it in a personalized email with your own message at the top, you know, letting them know, reminding them what their relationship is. I met you at blah, 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 blah. I've been following you since blah, 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 blah. I would really appreciate if you could. That's the number one thing. Don't forget to ask. Let them know exactly what you want. I would appreciate if you could post this on your website. I would appreciate if you could have this in your next magazine release. I would appreciate if you could post this on your social media, etc., etc., etc. But having something concrete where they have everything that they need, from images to the link to be able to listen to this, to the link to be able to watch the video or anything else that might be necessary, is absolutely crucial. The easier that you make it for them, the more than likely that they're going to choose you as the person that they're going to next promote, because it's all about how efficient everything can be, and giving everything to them on a silver platter absolutely gives you the leg up. And that is all. That's Free Game with LEG. Hope you enjoyed it.
Boom, 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 boom.
So I love that, because that is something that Bankhead needs for his Taste of Beats that's coming up July 26th in downtown LA. Make sure you pre-register. We already got 50 pre-registers online. We need a couple of, we don't need, because we, you know, 50 is already good. It's producers, 6 producers, 15 minutes making a beat, and artists will be coming in and rapping over those beats.
Everybody probably getting out their phone right now.
But also on top of that, there will be wings in the building. Shout out to Sam, the chef Sam. He will be providing these wings.
Shout out to Sam.
But most importantly, we will need these to be able to send this out for our back to school drive. Back to School Drive, August 9th, right here on the west side, 4321 Crenshaw Boulevard. We'll need to be sending this out to people, because we do need a lot more donations to help us give this out to the community, the kids of the community. It's not just for us personally, it's for the kids of the community. Backpacks, folders, binders, paper, pencils, pens, markers, highlighters, color pencils, crayons, glue, anything that you can provide. Please donate it to us, because the Back to School Drive is August 9th right here on the west side of Los Angeles in the Leimert Park District, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Food will be provided. Pull up. Everything's free.
Pull up. Sorry about that Amber Alert, but I hope that person gets found. All the above. Free Game LG. I hope y'all enjoy that. I shared that to the not to YouTube, but to the Twitter, to the social media, to the Facebook, to the Instagram. So Free Game LG every motherfucking Monday night, 8 p.m. I'm feeling them fucking the edible.
I can see it. You sitting there.
Why you got your leg up?
You got some lean on.
I'm chilling. You feel me?
Hey, that was one of the top free games with LEG. I think we did like 3 free games with LEG so far. The last one was great. This one's another great one.
And focus me.
But my question is, Bankhead, do you got on some Air Force 2s, or is those some high mid-top Air Force 1s?
These is Jordan 1s.
Oh, Jordan 1s. I apologize. Those are some all-black Jordan 1s. He looked like he ready to rob somebody when we leave here tonight. But since they Jordan 1s, I guess he just want to go play some basketball.
But
No, but shout out to everybody here tonight. Shout out to Trunk. The chat has been going crazy. This is probably our most active chat in the 10 episodes that we've done so far. Shout out to all of y'all. Shout out to Sean Perrier. Shout out to Sam. Shout out to Venus. Shout out to Polka. Shout out to Michael Manchester.
It ain't the end of the show though.
Yeah,
I didn't say it was. I'm happy that they here. We gotta wait to the end to give them some attention. Thank y'all.
No, not at all. It just seemed like you were giving your goodbye tour. Like,
Hell no.
Thank you, Mama.
Do that. Thank you. Shout out. Hey, but don't thank you, Slick. Yo, shout out for Taste the Beats. That don't count towards your motherfucking yo
Y'all
count.
neck and neck
You
right
feel me?
now.
I'm just saying.
Y'all neck and neck. No matter
I feel, but I love the promo. Make sure you get that out. You feel
Speaking
me?
of promo, we are saying shout out to our back to school drive
I'm
August
sick of
9th.
y'all. Like y'all are like,
Hey, how
can
what
we
you think?
skip?
Hey, but
Like, I
Taste
wanna
the
skip
Beats.
them. What the
Can't.
fuck?
Taste the Beats is going down July
And y'all just
26th.
press like double tap to the
Hey,
right.
no,
Fast
if
forward
y'all
10
listen to
seconds.
this right now, don't double tap. Make sure you hit that link in our bio and go to RSVP to our Taste the Beats because it's
Yeah, go
going
ahead.
down.
Fuck it. Keep talking
I'm
about
just
that damn
saying,
drive.
hey,
Keep
we
talking about the damn
plugging it. We
school
making
drive.
sure
Fuck
people
it.
pull
Finna get a
up.
taste
Fuck
of
it.
beats and a taste
Fuck
of
it.
some and a
I'm
taste of
good,
some
man.
wings. Come on, man. You can't beat that.
Oh, hey, but hey, I love it. But hey, speaking of free game, man, we gotta get some free game to these artists on their motherfucking hygiene. Cause there's these artists out here in the world, y'all. Like I be interviewing them, not in studio, but like outside, like at events, and they want to talk to you and be close, like face to face. Like y'all hygiene have to be right. Like you gotta put on at least some cologne, some deodorant.
You said face to face. I mean, they breath stink though.
No, you can smell the BO. You
So
know,
the
like
most fucked up part about that is that this has to have been somebody that you interviewed or fuck with recently. So I feel like anybody that you fuck with
multiple.
in the last week is gonna be like,
No,
damn,
no,
was he
this
talking
is- this
about
happened-
me? Like, what
This
is
This happened. If it is you,
If you
then
got one,
it
it
is
was
you.
you.
If it is you, it is you. But no, this
I was there.
happened. This happened at least 5 times, less than like 2 weeks, and I noticed it recently at a event, and I was just like, why these artists don't care about their fucking hygiene? They be fucking stinking. They be want to be having these interviews at these events, like doing carpets or like just sit down interviews, but they be fucking reeking. Like first they might have BO, right? Then they breath might be stinking. Then they smoking. Then they smoking a black blunts and cigarettes and shit, so they breath is stinking, and they all hear it, and it's just hot. It's just like it's a mixture, and I'm just like, I'm sick of it. And I grew up always as a big nigga, and my mom always prided on like washing yourself, and you feel me, because you a big person, you gonna sweat a little more, and so make sure you wash yourself, make sure you put on your lotion, your deodorant, make sure you put on some cologne, make sure you smell good, make sure your hair is right and shit like that, make sure you groom yourself right, make sure you're presentable out here, especially if you're an artist, like, and you presenting yourself as a brand. Like you can't be a motherfucking brand out here knowing you stink. Like motherfuckers out here stinking and shit, that shit's annoying. So
it's not on purpose though?
It's not on purpose.
They're not. It's not okay. So I understand if it's like, oh, okay,
It's not on purpose, but you are an adult and you should be very conscious of your motherfucking body odor of how you want to. No bullshit.
Stinky people can't smell themselves, and the only reason I know this is because.
So I'm gonna
Like
be the nigga down there calling out niggas saying you stink. Then like fuck it, just to let you know. And like if you don't smell it, I know your friends smell it. I'm just saying.
I don't know. I feel like sometimes you don't know, because sometimes stinky people don't know that they stink. Like they just in their stink for so long that they don't know that they
Nah,
stink.
man, I can't stand that shit. I just realized
I can't
that.
stand it either. I'm short. Whenever somebody stinky hugs me, I got the whole smell right here.
Oh yeah, you armpit
Yeah, I'm right
already.
here.
I feel you. That's why I just get dapped sometimes. Just here, take this.
Just in case you stink.
Just in case you stink, you feel me? Like just accept this little pound and dab. You feel me? Get out my brother.
Artist look like he got his birthday stink.
His old boy at that event, he stunk all around from BO to breath and all that.
He looked like his birthday.
It's just annoying. There's a lot of stinky people out in this motherfucker.
What if it's just because it's summer though?
Summer.
Like, it's summer, you gonna be a little
stop trying to give
sweatier.
excuses like if you know it's summer.
Don't fuck your breath.
If you know it's summer, then you should know.
Oh, I'm not giving excuses. I hate
You
stinky people.
you sure is. You sure are over there. I'm just saying, like.
One time he hugged somebody so stinky that when he got in the car, he smelled like that person's BO.
Oh damn!
Yeah, see,
I damn near kicked him out. I was like, nope, you walking home.
Bad.
If we hadn't been in LA, he'd have been walking
That's
home.
bad. Nah, so like I know. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, stinky ass motherfuckers. I just wanted to get that off my motherfucking mental
I want to
because
get it off my chest.
I've been wanting to talk about that for like 2 weeks
We gotta
now.
bring that back, yeah.
Talk what back?
Get it off my chest.
Get out the chest. Yeah, the same thing as almost Black Couch Confessions in a way.
Yeah, but you can still make it two separate,
no, for
two
sure,
separate
for sure.
things. So that way you still got the same type of content, but still got more content.
Facts. All right, we gonna move it on to trending topics right now, man. Uno is making its way to Vegas, and I am a Uno champion.
The
You feel
devil.
me? I am a
It's
Uno
the
king, and I feel like I can win some money out there in Vegas if I put some money up on the Uno table.
Your ass gonna be-
Uno's the devil, not craps, not poker.
Nah,
none of
Uno
that.
is the devil.
All right.
Cause it's like, let's ask some questions here. Uno. They have draw 4 Uno. Now they got draw 6 Uno, and they got draw 10 Uno. Which Uno we playing?
It's the traditional one.
It's a tradition. I never played a draw 10 Uno.
Question number 2: is stacking allowed?
We don't know. I'm thinking going by the official rules.
Cause I'll be goddamn.
And like, what is stacking? Hold on.
stacking? Is
Where-
if somebody puts a draw 2, you can put a draw 2.
No, but because of the fact that it's a draw 2, you're able to go ahead and put it because it's a draw 2. So
Nah,
according
you
to
got
Uno, it's
you
not-
got
according to Uno,
put a
it's not
draw
legal.
2. Then you got to put whatever. Oh no, you can. Yeah, that's
Like you put a draw 4.
That's like playing speed and saying, "Oh, you can double down on
That's
numbers
double.
on there and then go." So if I play 10 in speed, I can't sit here and play another 10 just to go back down to 9.
If you're playing doubles, you can. You just
I
don't
get
have
what
to
you're
play
saying.
that way.
No, you can't. You can't stack on a double. That person next to you has to draw 2. You feel me? Then the next person after him, that person, because his turn is drawing those two
Yeah, your
cards.
turn gets
so the
used
next
up drawing.
so the next person, that person could draw put
so
a
I
draw
put a
2 of
draw
a different
4.
color.
No. If you actually go on Twitter right now and go to Uno, they're gonna let you know what the official rule is. This is actually a topic of conversation this year that Uno made sure that they specify to let you know, hey, this is their actual rule. So if you don't know which one it is, Uno got you on Twitter. Go follow it.
Stacking
figure
is
it out.
allowed or not allowed?
Stacking is
I don't
allowed
recall, 'cause I'm not a fan of
Because
it.
I have the Uno app and they allow stacking on that shit.
Ooh.
On the app,
On the app, they allow stacking on that
can
shit.
you make money off that?
Also, the stacking is if you put a draw 2, I could put a draw 4, and the next thing you got to draw 6.
Didn't somebody get shot over Uno
I
recently?
never played a
Yes,
draw
yes,
6.
Somebody got shot recently for like doing a draw 4 or some shit.
Yeah.
Something like that. Somebody got shot over Uno.
Hey, I'm gonna be the one doing the shoot. They put that shit in the casino.
No, you ain't. You like
But
the
you
burn
gotta
shit out.
stop. Like,
I'll be
yeah,
damned
no,
if
you're
if I'm sitting
not.
here and I put a draw 4 and it stacks and comes right back around to me.
Uno talk, bro. That shit's hilarious.
Set that
Keep
bitch
saying
on fire.
criminal
The rules
shit
I
on
thought
live,
was
like-
the rules I thought was if you put a wild, you could pick the color, right? If you do a draw 4, the next person has to draw 4, and then after that, whatever the card is or whatever the color is,
You start with that color?
That next person can start with that color, or if you don't want to start with that color, he can put a wild or a draw 4. You know, but or say if you put a draw 2 and I have to draw 2. Then Sneaks can put a draw 2 of a different color for the next person.
Yeah,
That's not stacking though.
But I would still have to
stacking
draw.
is draw 2.
I would still
draw.
have to draw before I put down the next draw 4 or draw 2, correct?
No.
No, that's cheating.
Your turn gets used up by your draw.
Yeah, your turn.
So if he put okay, let's say we're next to each other. You put draw whatever. I gotta draw whatever, and then the next person goes. My turn gets used up by drawing. You just fucked me over with that card.
Yes.
I had
That's the rules in my grandma's
I had
house.
Thanksgiving battles with fam. We had
But yeah, stacking
we
is
had
legal.
2 hour,
It's
3 hour
legal.
games one
Sorry.
time. Like we was like, yo, we not eating till this game get finished type shit.
I ain't played that
Like-
shit since a kid.
Oh no, yeah.
No, yeah, you did.
That shit's
Yeah,
that
you did.
shit's
My
serious in
grandma's
the household.
Yeah.
on
That shit got
Thanksgiving
serious.
back in the day when my grandparents was alive, bro. And we used to go to my grandpa's house.
No.
That shit was
You know we get serious?
that shit was serious. We went in.
Creating
Monopoly
family
gets
feud.
serious.
It got serious, but hey, if once, but that's only I think at the Palms the Palms casino that's Uno's going to be. It's
And
not
the
going to be.
VIP room.
It's not going to be at every casino
It's
yet.
probably like $1 million buy-in.
As soon as niggas start seeing how much money is made off of Uno, the other casinos will pick that shit up. Uno is not no regular card game. They gon' respect that shit in a second.
I don't know. I feel like Uno is too like prone to cause fights. Like it's like poker. It's a dangerous game, you know.
Yeah.
At least when my family plays it, it's a little, it gets a little.
Shout out to poker. That's what I prefer.
Fuck around, get a handful of draw fours.
I'll be pissed. Actually, I'll be happy.
All y'all niggas.
I'll be happy. You know, but we're gonna keep it moving, man. What the fuck is Love Island?
Oh my god, my sister watching
What
that
the fuck
bullshit.
is Love Island? Like,
Is that the hold on? Is that the one with the people who are testing their partners, or is that the one?
No.
That just,
No, that's Temptation Island.
oh, okay,
what the
never mind.
fuck
That's
is
the one that I
Love
watched like the
Island?
first
Every
episode
time I'm
too.
on social media now, everybody's like, if you're a man, you better not be watching Love Island.
Go chug some oil,
Like,
nigga.
what the fuck is Love Island?
I don't know. I just heard about it back on Fig when T-Rail said that that's what he watching right now. He watching Love Island with his fiance, and that's what they doing. I'm like, I don't even know what that is.
What's it about? Like what?
I'm trying. That's what I was trying to
Because
figure
I don't
out.
want to watch it if it's gonna piss me off. It's one of those shows.
From what my sister summarizes, it's an island full of single people, and basically they do these challenges and all this shit, and they like pick who they're gonna be with for that time being, and then they can change. Yeah, a group of single people move to a luxury villa to hope to find love in the summer of their life. Throughout the series, there is shocking twists between and surprise announcements that will test the relationship between islanders.
Who the fuck is like?
But if you win, do you win any money or do you win love?
To remain in their luxury paradise and stand a chance of winning £50,000. I don't know how much that is. Contestants must couple
Roughly
up
$60,000
and win the
nowadays.
hearts of each other and the public as they ultimately decide who stays on Love Island and who goes. It's like it's like Survivor.
It's like
but you're
Bachelor.
fucking.
No, it's literally Bachelor or Bachelorette.
Bachelor
Except
Island.
they're all bachelors and bachelorettes.
Yeah, and you get kicked off the island for something if you don't make a connection.
Hold on, let me.
Oh, so
find
you
out.
have to put a connection and find love, find somebody.
Yes, the
wild
woman
out
gets
there.
50,000 pounds.
It's wild out there.
Hey, so 50,000 pounds is 60,000
US dollars.
US dollars.
67,100.
I just said that. Like I literally said that when he said 50,000 pounds.
My bad.
Right. I was like
I was-
60,000
No, I didn't hear you. I'm about to say like.
It's cool.
Well, you were talking, so I understand why you didn't hear her.
Yeah, but I heard her. But yeah,
I mean, from
Y'all thought I was wrong? I
No,
checked the euro the other day.
I just checked the you the other day.
50,000.
it's exactly
About a 60. It's I think. Go ahead.
It's about $67,156.01.
It was at 118 the other day. That's what I know.
Yeah.
So is the pounds
Yeah, but you're not getting all of that.
The value of the pound, depending on to the U.S. dollar, changes.
It's the value of the US dollar when you go.
Of the U.S. dollar.
Oh, that's crazy.
So the value changes of your US dollar, while also the value of what they got going on might change also. So
And then this changes due to inflation as well, which is why maybe like 15 years ago the euro was worth $1.50, while now it's only worth like $1.18.
That's wild.
And then plus the price of gold goes up and down. We have a lot of that.
Yeah.
Our dollar is based off of
AKA, the economy can really fuck with you. Economics is really important to learn because you actually want to know economics, especially if you travel.
We do that. We do that shit because obviously, like, I'm from Mexico, so since we go every year,
yeah.
we pretty much have to make sure, like, all right, whenever the hell, if it's towards 17 pesos per dollar, all right, we're not getting no money right now. If right now it's 22 pesos per dollar, send money over and have them store it over there so that you could have this large amount of money when you decide to go over there.
That's cool though, but yeah, I'm not gonna watch Love Island. Like I
think it's for the ladies.
I'm already in love. Already got my wifey finna come up on our 10-year anniversary.
Oh yeah.
And 3 more days. So yeah, actually 2 more days. It's
Thank you.
14. And 2 more days is our 10-year anniversary married. So yeah, you know, I already got love. I don't need Love Island. Shout out to y'all that's trying to get some money on that show and trying to get some pussy, but nah, I'm not watching that.
Nothing. No nothing. You don't need no nothing. No looking. No flirting. No nothing. No.
Only with you.
Y'all believe that?
Yes.
Now my business.
That's your supporter right there.
Now my business.
Doug and Bankhead were like,
None of my business. You keep
I plead
quiet.
the fifth.
See?
I don't care what they plead.
I'm not
I
incriminating.
get my answer.
You feel me? That's all that matters.
Right.
That's all that matters.
She worried about other people's opinions.
Yeah,
That's what I
right,
said.
That's all that matters. He already said, focus on him. Not what we say.
Right.
Yeah, hard.
Oh, my bad. You didn't want these back, did you?
I did. Damn, I saw you keep it. I can keep them now, but
Well,
damn,
shit,
y'all.
throw them back then.
I'm keeping these.
It was her.
Now, I saw her. I was like, damn, she fucking these grapes up. I was like, she's something.
They're good.
They are, yeah.
I can tell that.
They are.
All right, you don't keep
That's
them
an
moving.
edible arrangement right there.
Hey, Mayor Karen Bass has signed, you know, something in law for cash assistance for ICE raid effectees. So
That's
if you're
right.
affected by the ICE raids, there will be a cash card coming your way for like $1,000 or a couple thousand your way.
As it should be.
Wait, hold on. So these are for the illegals?
That got affected.
The people that's
So the people that got their house
raided.
raided, the people, you know, even if it was on accident,
It's
all that
basically
shit.
paying
Everybody
for
that's
repairs.
terrorized by the ICE, even whether you're illegal or non-legal, like that type of shit.
But to what extent can I be like, you know what? I was mentally terrorized and I was scared.
Is it a one time?
I think that's based off
I
the
think,
law.
I don't know. I think it's a one-time thing, a one-time
that
payment.
says, yo,
Oh yeah,
he
they're
fucked
basically
up.
just paying for your
We're
pain and
going
suffering.
to.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So can I log on and be like, it was pain and suffering because I felt like as a Mexican, I felt like I was brown, and if I go to the store, they might mistake me for one of the illegal
And I had a
Mexicans.
cousin that's Mexican that was harassed.
Exactly. So I was already traumatized, and it set off my trauma.
Into the story, but it's a new story that's coming out. So
Chat, let us know.
You know what? He's been living with Mexicans, so he was actually feeling that as well, just like as a reflection of, you know,
Karen
he,
Bass for that. You know,
Shout out to Karen Bass.
my last trending topic.
we don't
Is,
even live in LA.
do y'all
We wanna
remember?
get that shit.
Y'all watch Back on Fig and shit like that.
Yeah, we watched Back on
Shout out to Back on
Fig.
Fig. Shout out to Fig, Meaning the World.
You
We fuck
remember
with all of
when
them.
they was beefing with academics?
You mean they still beefing with academics?
I don't know. I think that shit's all. I think that shit all behind the scenes.
Think it's all content?
I don't think it's all behind the scenes. So what I think what happened was T-Rail got choked out by Rich Trapper and got
With
put in
his
that
leg.
leg lock and got the nuts on his neck, and he realized I'm really not able to defend myself as much as I want to if I don't have a gun with me. So let me make sure I just chill out and just kick it because I'm not the person that I thought I was when I had two arms.
Nah, nigga. Recently, this past weekend, they was both in the Turks on yachts, and they seen each other, and they was on their phones, like, you know, IG or like, you know, on their story playing with each other. Pause. You know, like, hey, I see you over there. You better get over there. He was like, you better get over there. Get away from me, type shit. You know, like, not like buddy type
Niggas.
shit, but it was just more like, like they was at the same spot in the same location at the same time, and you know how all the rah shit was online, man. They could have easily. You could have easily like hopped off the motherfucking boat and tried to do something or at least talk some shit, but it seemed like it was very peaceful and like
Shoot a rocket at
Oh
his
shit!
fucking
Real quick. Shout out to our sound guy.
what's happening?
He brought out the info for the cash assistance. The cash assistance is intended for families directly impacted by the immigration raids. Mayor Bass highlighted the example of a family that faced potential eviction after one of its primary earners was detained by immigration authorities. So, and the program will be funded through private donations rather than city funds. For all of you that are like, my tax dollars are sitting here paying for illegals. No, they're not. These are through private donations that the mayor is acquiring herself. And that's highly appreciated. So you guys remember how I told you when we were talking about the ICE raids, I told you how when my dad was detained and my dad, you know, was facing deportation and everything, my dad was the one who was pretty much the main breadwinner at our house. And all of our neighbors came together and they gathered up money to be able to help us with that month of rent that he wasn't, you know, that he was in jail for. So the fact that the mayor is doing this and doing this for families all around, like, just is off tops amazing, because most of these kids are citizens. Most of these people, like, their families are citizens as well. So it's like they would get split up. They would get split up off tops. Not
just that, but also when it comes down to something like this, even if the person gets released from the ICE facilities, they may also walk back into them losing their job because their job found out that they were illegal. So with them being the main,
even without finding out that you're illegal, what job keeps you after you've gone missing for weeks?
Yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that so it's dope that Karen Bass came through for something like this. When it's like, if this was something that affected your household, we're gonna make sure that you guys are good for X amount of time, and it's not just based off of these taxpayer dollars. It's based off donations. So everybody that wants to donate, please make sure y'all donate to that. Shout out to Karen Bass for doing that. The mayor of Los Angeles.
Yes, yes, yes.
Fun fact, shout out to my dad's employment, because when he got detained and whatnot and wasn't showing up, they allowed him to use up all his sick days, all his vacation time, all his everything, like excused absence, everything that they had, they let him use that. And when he came back and was like, I have a social now instead of an I-10, they were like, okay. And they took it and they still kept him on, and I thought that was amazing, because this is a corporation type of job and they still looked out for. I'm not gonna say which one, because obviously it might fuck them over, but let's just say it was great. It was great.
I fuck with that company. When my brother died, they made sure they drove from where they were at in that county and drove all the way to LA County in the ghetto and provided food for my brother's repast.
And these are white people. Like, this is a white girl showing up with this food and this truck and all that in LA.
Hey, shout out to them.
Yeah.
Damn
it, I wish we could say their name, but this is all too much. They were the company that hired him when he was fresh out, actually.
Hey, real support. That's love. We gonna move
Shout out Tio Hilario. That one.
Moving on to Red Eye. Red Eye, what you have us for tonight with your random thoughts, your contentious topic? What you got? He didn't know what contentious mean, y'all.
Yeah, I didn't know what contentious meant. All right, so
before you get into that, at the beginning of the show, or not even beginning of the beginning of the show, I did a promo video and I said your car got shitted on. How did your car get shitted on, dog?
Oh my God!
You have to do an unexpected car wash. Let us know, man. The voice.
All right, so I was planning on washing my car the day after the 4th, because you know how people blow up fireworks and shit, and you wake up in the morning, your car got debris all over it.
Debris on it right now, just still parked. Yes. Oh, I remember.
So I was gonna just go get my car washed and wash all the debris off. That night, I was at work, and it was this homeless man digging through the dumpster and throwing the glass bottles out into like the streetway. And I'm not trying to run over this shit, but I just got a new tire. So I honked at him and he threw something at my car.
Whole ass nigga.
I didn't know what it was. Like I drove off and shit. I went to 7-Eleven to get something to drink. I hopped up my car. I'm like, it smells like shit. So I walk over.
No, he meant literally shit.
I walk over to the side of my car.
Oh no!
I shit you not.
No pun intended.
No pun intended. I shit you not. It was shit on the back passenger door, the side passenger door, and like imploded, so it splattered out. So it was on top of my car and on the back window. I'm glad I didn't have the back window open.
What if we got inside your car?
Drive-through car wash.
What if it got inside your window?
No, Shell drive-through car wash is always open. If you're ever in a tough situation where you might have hit something you shouldn't have, Shell drive-through car wash.
Shouting people out. These niggas ain't paying.
Look, that's not shouting out. That's giving free game. If you in a tight spot at 2 a.m. and you need to get some shit off your car.
So what I did was I asked because the 7-Eleven dude had like the water hose shit, so I sprayed off most of it, and I'm like, ain't no way I'm gonna sit here and dry this shit a couple more days. The next, like when I got home in the morning, my grandmother had to move her car so I could park. She walked outside, she looked at her car, and then she had to double take to look at my car. She was like, what's that on your car? I'm like, it's shit.
I wouldn't even allow that. I'm telling you,
you gotta respect the homeless. Like you gotta remember one thing: the homeless got nothing to lose.
They don't.
They got nothing to lose.
They don't. And that right there told
what's gonna happen? They gonna sit here and do whatever to your car. Well, what? They're gonna get sent to jail where they get 3 hots in a cot.
Right.
They're like,
they gonna be like, thank
a couple months, and I will still be on that corner where your car is at.
Flinging the doo-doo.
Exactly.
Slinging the doo-doo.
Luckily, we have a neighborhood like dope fiend that washes cars.
Luckily,
to wash my grandmother's car. I'm like, hey,
no,
I'll give you $40. Can you wash my car?
$40?
No, you did not pay crackhead.
I would have gave him 25.
No, you did not.
I would have gave him 15.
No, what is wrong with you?
It was shit.
This is still a shit. I think that was not enough. You should have at least given him 50. He washed duty off your car.
I gave him $40 and 2 slices of pizza.
You could have at least got him a whole pizza. It's $5.99 at Little Caesars.
Fuck that. He could get his own with that $40.
I'm gonna let him use that money wherever he want. You want to go shoot up, go shoot up. You want to go drink, go drink.
Exactly.
Either fucking way.
It's gonna be $15 in a sandwich, nigga.
Exactly. You would have got $15 and 2 slices of pizza from me.
Either fucking way.
I would have gave you a bag of chips.
After 2 hours of washing, Eleanor is finally pristine white.
2 hours.
Did you just say you paid him $40 for 2 hours?
To wash my car. That was
It's a truck.
2 hours of scrubbing
Also, like,
shit.
what he taking his time?
2 hours of scrubbing shit.
that, and it's like he didn't start washing the car until it was like maybe 4 o'clock in the afternoon. It's hot as fuck, so that shit dried up.
Oh my God, you had him out here scrubbing dried shit for $40.
I mean,
That's hilarious.
Okay, so it's $40 an hour. That's what we need to find out. Hold on, where's the chat? Where's the chat? We need to find out, chat. Do y'all think that $40 was enough to pay this man to wash some shit off a car? Now, some of y'all
Eleanor
say it's
is
a crackhead.
clean.
He would have done it for less. Okay,
I
but
would definitely done it for less.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
did you just say you would have definitely done it for less?
I would have paid.
You ain't even a crackhead.
I grew up in a household where my father. I grew up in a household where dope was sold. I'm not gonna say who was selling it. Dope was sold, and so I understand how these conventional
Not his mama. Not his
things
mama. I just want
work.
to point out.
So I just want to say that
This nigga's like, get their grass cut for
$40 was a lot to give a smoker because they would have done it for a lot less. So
But is
I'm
that
not
why
saying-
you
I'm
should
not saying
give
that-
them less?
Yes, that is why you should, because if
But that's how record labels treat these artists. They're like, you know what? I know they'll take this little $10,000.
It's all about what you negotiate.
For that.
If they would accept it less, then you give them
thing-
less.
So artists are like crackheads.
The thing is,
They might be on drugs. I'm not gonna say crack, but
They
yeah.
might be on drugs.
hold on, let me give you a rant. The thing is, he is a neighborhood dope fiend. He went to high school with my grandmother and her brother.
Oh, okay.
What?
So-
Bro,
so-
he's old too.
Yeah, he's
So,
older.
so it's family, low kid.
So
He
basically,
paid this
it's
old man $40 to clean
I
up.
would give it to him too.
On my
Family.
block,
I gave him 50. That's
It's
family.
like 7 black families that originated from there, and they all went to high school together. And so we all know each other, and he was one of the families, and he just happened to become a crackhead.
So you took one of the descendants of one of the historically black families in that community that had been there for generations and fallen upon some a downfall right now.
Hard times.
A little bit of hard times, and you decided to take advantage of that to make this man clean feces off of your
I would have
vehicle.
to.
I can't say it was
He
taking
got
advantage.
$40
$40 is a lot for a car wash.
No, it's not. Not for a hand
$40
wash. Not for a hand wash. If he would have ran that shit through the, like I said, through the Shell little drive-through car wash, okay, cool. But not for a hand wash and not for dry shit. He had to moisturize that again before it could come off.
Eleanor's too big for a drive-in car wash.
Oh, that's the reason why.
Then that's short. Are you kidding me? So you had an old man that's your grandma's size trying to hop up on a fucking
Oh, no,
truck
he-
like he couldn't reach.
That's why-
That's too big to fit
6'4".
into the fucking.
He got
said he's
$40.
6'4".
He got
He's
40.
like 6'4".
He got
can't stand it
$40
right now.
and he had some dope to go behind it, so he
said
was not
this
in no
old
pain.
man- Look, I know that if he was with your
He was
grandmother, he had to be.
$40
What is he? 80?
What?
He's 80,
He's
right?
gotta be
No,
in like
65.
his mid-70s.
65 for a grandma? Get the fuck out of here.
Nah, my grandmother's
He was on that
75.
bullshit.
I'll give you 75. I'll give you 75.
He was
You had a
75, so he like
75-year-old
70,
man
But
here.
his soul and spirit of a crackhead is 30.
36.
He good.
He
He a
36.
worker. He a worker.
I'm tired of
He
y'all.
deserved that money. Eleanor's clean, and he
He
got his
deserved
shit.
more.
It's
He
a
had to
win-win.
climb up on a fucking 2-story truck to be able to clean this poop.
Hey, hey, you should go find him and manage him next time.
Hold on, let me
I
go-
feel you, nigga. I would have gave him $15 in a sandwich, like I
We
said.
about to wrap up this conversation, chat. We almost out of here. I appreciate y'all for hanging in with us for 2.5 hours. Y'all some dope ass motherfuckers. Shout out to the chat again. But I want to say, back to the topic at hand, T-Rail and academics. I think that I was being funny earlier with that clip. That was just a clip, y'all. That was just a clippy clip. You know what this is? This is entertainment. This is a
Content.
podcast. We do create content. But to be real with you, I think that they had things to say about each other, but there was no real animosity. I think there was something to be said about Back on Fig that academic shows to do, and then for him speaking, Back on Fig had to respond. There was no lack of respect there, but they had to make sure that, look, since you said something about us, we're going to come back and make sure we speak about you, nigga, regardless. But I think there's a lot of respect on both parties right there. So where it wasn't, we have animosity to where we're beefing, but there's animosity to where we're going to speak on each other. So I think that's why when you say that they seen each other on the cruise, it went the way that it went.
I'm not gonna lie. I think all that shit's for content.
I think it's content.
I think it's for
dog.
content. I think the shit with Adam is for content.
I think it's all content. Like, I'm not mad at it, but I'm mad at it because it's like
It's rage bait.
is it to like? Because for me, like,
I'm not mad at it at all.
I don't like to beef online if it's not real or nothing. Because
Hey,
I'm not
do
beefing
you
online.
like wrestling?
I don't even like beefing online.
Wrestling is fake beef.
No, that's
That's what's like. Do you like wrestling?
That's different.
It's the same thing.
So now, like, if you're making a storyline of wrestling
It's
into real life hood politics or
Yeah,
some shit
it's
like
kinda-
that,
Yeah,
that
it's
shit's
choreographed.
kind
Not fake,
of
it's
that's
choreographed.
not drawing a line. That's towing the line in a way because that shit's kind of scary.
Oh, even-
What is wrong with it though? As long as it's
Because
controlled.
like you're portraying you these niggas from the hood, right? And you'll step on anything that anybody disrespect. And once a nigga disrespects you, and y'all exchange shit online, and then you see somebody
Outstanding.
from outside in the Turks on a yacht. You feel me? Y'all,
So with academics, it was a hood beef.
it wasn't a hood beef.
It was Hoovers against academics. That was what it was?
No, but
Against West Virginia.
What did you expect me to do?
It was
Pull up
New
on his
New
ship
Jersey.
It was
New Jersey
back
versus
on, It
who?
was back on Fig versus academics.
But that's a podcast. That's not a hood beef.
Oh,
and
no,
that's
no.
where the
He
difference
said-
is as far as like this isn't just these internet hood people talking shit and gang banging online. This is literally a podcast versus a podcast, which is why it makes it possible for it to be a fake beef.
He trying to say it was the Wi-Fi Gangsta Crips versus the Academy.
No, I get what you said.
Shout out to the Wi-Fi. Shout out to Baby Router. Shout out to Big Router.
It's just
Shout out to Big Ethernet.
I was like, I don't know. It's
Man,
just like,
fuck that
I'm not
lag
gonna
on
be saying
Fig.
all this
Fuck
shit
that lag
online,
on
and if I
Fig.
see you in person, I'm just gonna be he on
What you
social
expect me to
media.
do? Board your ship like a pirate and beat his ass?
And that's why this shit
I
is
don't know, at least
real.
call him a bitch ass nigga or something. Like at least like say like nigga,
Or
when I
just-
see you off of here, nigga, like don't let me catch
But
you.
why?
Why y'all both
Why
do
when
rich
you're
niggas?
both benefiting from the beef from sitting here and talking your shit online?
Hey, y'all both doing rich nigga shit.
I'm not gonna lie, look,
Person, stand on business.
I
It's
absolutely.
because they promote standing on business.
But look, I agree with you as far as like I get annoyed when he watches certain videos. I'm not gonna say who, but certain people, and all they're doing is sitting here and they're talking shit to each other, and they're sitting here on live or on whatever the fuck, and man, where you at? Pull up, man, pull up, man. Fuck you, pull up then. All right, yeah, on hood, pull up. No, yeah, we go all that other, and they're sitting here doing like a whole hour of just like, no, yeah, fuck you, pull up. And nothing is happening. Nobody's pulling up. I was like, this is stupid as fuck. You just sat here for an hour watching these people, and all they're sitting here is still talking shit.
They're
still
barking
saying
at
the
each
same
other.
thing. Exactly. Still just verbally sparring. Still just doing all that. And he's like, yeah, it's entertaining. And I was like, there it goes.
Are you not
Regardless-
entertained?
Exactly. Regardless of it's real or not, it's
Are
entertaining.
you not
And instead of
entertained?
people like watching for an
I-
hour, watching the back and forth of no fuck you, no fuck you, no fuck you, no fuck you.
I'm who I need to get a storybook towards a storyline where and start doing that shit.
Welcome to the
Bankhead, fuck you. Fuck Bankhead.
That ain't gonna work.
By the way, and shout out to Trunk is beefing for the next 3 weeks. Watch the content. Fuck Bankhead. That
Bro, the
belly ass
parking lot.
nigga. Light skinned ass nigga talk about something he black. I know he ain't black. Look at that curly hair.
I
You
guess that
got
shit was a, that shit
Look
was
at that
annoying,
hair. My
man.
son got thicker hair than you, and he's mixed.
Good for him.
Bro, in the
That's not how a beef works. This isn't content. Damn it, Bankhead, you suck at this. All right, hold on.
Somebody needs to
Doug.
slam.
Doug, the voice, always over here just talking shit in the background.
Yo, business talking shit.
I ain't above.
I don't like talking shit. I love.
See, Bankhead, see, Doug take it too far. He take it too far. You
I'll
see?
take-
I'm setting the tone.
I'll take,
Yeah, he took it too far. Okay.
I'll take it too far and not give a fuck. I'll get real insensitive.
And that's the problem. You gotta sit here and do some type of shit for
I'll get
content.
rid
Some
of
type of shit where you know at the end of the day all's gonna be well.
Like, Bankhead looks like a serial killer without his glasses on.
But that's not something that's gonna start some beef. That's just gonna make him tell you, okay, and you sound like when we talk about how much you burn people.
That's funny.
You a Colts fan?
Yes, I am.
Sorry ass.
Wait,
niggas.
what's that supposed to mean?
That you
right.
niggas is weird for being Colts fan.
How are we weird for being Colts fan?
That's like being a Bengals fan.
Sorry ass niggas, you heard?
This nigga's a Titans
He
fan.
said that explains why you're
Yeah,
an
he
arsonist.
weird as fuck for that too.
What are you?
I'm a Los Angeles Rams fan.
He just
Fuck the Rams.
he just
Fuck 'em.
Rams.
Where you?
Fuck 'em.
Wait, hold on. Were you a Rams fan when they were in St. Louis?
No, I'm a Los Angeles Rams fan.
Oh, okay.
I was clear. I clarified it.
So when they first were in Los Angeles,
The first year, the first month, the first day that they announced being
He
in
was
Los
a Rams
Angeles,
fan when
I
he- when
became
they
a
moved
Rams fan.
back. He wasn't-
Before, hold on, let me clarify. Before Rams moved to Los Angeles, I was a no team fan. I was a fan of players, so I didn't jump ship to become a fan of the Rams. So I am a Rams fan because I'm from Los Angeles, people.
I don't like the Rams.
So
because
what?
My ex-football coach was Vince
You're doing
Ferragamo.
this too calmly. You're supposed to start talking some shit. Make it a little bit more heated.
Yeah, you see, like I said,
Respond
so
to him
what?
like that. He said, you know,
Yeah, I don't.
The man says, so what?
At least both our teams got a Super Bowl.
Put some more bass in your
Hold on,
voice,
you
sound
got
guy.
more than one team?
Literally, we're both Colts fans over here.
So what do you mean
This is so
both of my
soft.
teams have a ring?
Rams, Colts.
Oh, both of our teams. Got it. Both teams that we're speaking
You
on.
saying my
And the Titans don't.
We ain't got no Super Bowl.
it's such a peaceful conversation.
Bacon, I hope you are ready. You see that thing on your face?
Pause.
I hope you're ready to shave that beard off
right.
your
Do
face
something.
when the Titans get their ass whooped twice in this season.
You sound like you're doing a WWE promo.
Y'all really suck at this, honestly. Damn.
I don't suck at it. I can't do it if I'm not really mad or something
Right.
like that. It's hard.
Want me to
for
make you mad?
Nah.
I'm terrific at it.
Yeah, well, it's Shannon Sharp lawsuit against him stalled, but yeah, the person didn't show up. That's crazy.
Oh, I know one. Hold on.
Fuck all y'all
Doug.
niggas.
Doug. I'm about to whoop your ass in Pokemon Scarlet.
No, you're not. No, you're
Yes,
not.
I am.
No, you're not.
Look,
Everybody,
I got a
we want
shiny
this
lit
thing to come
Leo.
back so we can,
I got a shiny lit Leo that got an Everstone, so I'm gonna grow it to 100 just so I can whoop your ass with a baby cub.
That is diabolical.
25
Did you just
years.
whoop his ass in Pokemon Scarlet?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm trying to
25
get something to start talking shit, but damn it, come on.
25 years I have put in the dedication to playing Pokemon. You
I had the series on VHS.
I didn't have a Switch, so I can't get the Pokemon game.
Sound guy, you're not talking loud enough, so you're not a part of this.
You are Brock. I am Red. I am the greatest of all time. You're Brock. You're the guy that just sits there. You suck so badly. All you do is breed Pokemon.
And you said you are who? You said you are Red?
He's
Yeah.
red. He's the
Oh, he Red.
original.
He is the original.
He's the
He didn't even want to put his own
the
name in
OG.
there. He said, fuck putting my own name in there. I'm going to take the generic one.
And-
That is
and
Red
remember,
Eye.
We beat Red.
That
and
was also
Gold
the
and Silver
original
and
name for one of the Pokemon
And how many times we
characters.
say niggas beat it took niggas
No,
multiple
right.
times to beat that nigga because he's
That Pikachu
OP.
was on some bullshit.
Hey, we can talk about this bullshit on the end of the game, at the end of the
Look,
show.
this
Nobody
sounds more
gives
like
a
some beef than what the fuck you were
nobody
trying to do.
gives a fuck about no Pokemon.
Nobody gives
Some
a fuck about your hair, bankhead.
Nobody's talking about my hair.
Put your eyes.
Put your
Nobody's
nacho
talking
Dodger
about
hat
my
back
hair.
on, nigga.
I know. Put that popcorn.
Hey,
bucket
so
on your head
Ellie,
again, please.
what is your natural hair color? What are you hiding?
Red.
Red.
Your natural hair
You saw
color
the
is
baby
not
picture we had in
red.
the thumbnail the other day. I'm a natural red.
Oh,
Put
that's
that
what you
popcorn
want.
bucket back on your
That's
head.
what you
You would have thought
want.
she was Charlie Baltimore,
That's
nigga.
what you want. That's yeah. She hiding them grays. That's what it is.
Hey, you
It's
still got
okay.
butter in that popcorn bucket
It's
you got
all
over
it
there?
is. You know, it was
Fuck
actually
you and your eyebrows,
nachos.
bankhead.
And your eyebrows.
And your eyebrows.
Eyebrows.
Yeah, 4 eyes.
I wish I could zoom in. Just zoom in on them fucking eyebrows.
The edible fuck him up. He ain't got no comebacks.
I'm trying to figure out. Those were some weak ass jokes. Whatever it is.
So we white ain't got nothing to
Hey, wait!
Oh, not your
When
head.
he talking about 4 eyes, when he over here say, "Look, let me get the Malcolm X glasses," and she say, "Here, my brother." You feel me? No,
My brother.
you good. You good.
I walked in, he said, Assalamu alaikum. I'm like, what the fuck you mean?
You know,
I can lick
they
a
said
smile.
on the backhand side. Come on, brother. Fuck outta here.
Hey, that's that 1970 shit on the backhand.
I asked him for the memory card, and he walked behind me, so I'm like,
On the backside.
Man, appreciate everybody tuning in for episode 10, man. We gonna have a special something for episode like 25. You feel
Let
me?
them know what we're having next week, though.
Oh,
Let them know we're
yeah.
starting a new segment. If y'all want to tune in a little bit earlier at 7:30, so from 7:30 to 8, we're gonna be having a little pre-live segment. Bankhead, go ahead and let them know what it's about.
We getting fucked up on some liquor.
So we're actually gonna have a bartender that's actually a certified mixologist.
Well,
Mixologist.
that's he's gonna be the spotlight. You feel me? My man Pregame's pulling up.
My boy Kenny.
Yeah, he knows him personally. You feel me?
Oh,
Yeah,
my fault. I know this nigga since like elementary school.
Yeah, so I get it, but
I know we gotta put
Pregame.
the whole
That's my
government
boy.
out there,
Yeah,
though.
he did, but Pregame pulling up. He about to be dropping out some of his cocktails. He's gonna be bartending at the Taste of the Beast going down July 26th. Yeah, but next week, tune in around 7:30. We're gonna be tasting see who could identify what tequila we are gonna be tasting. So we're gonna bring in like 3 different tequilas, and we're gonna taste blindfold taste some tequilas to see all blancos. All white. Blanco tequila. So if y'all give us
See if you can notice a difference.
suggestions in the comments on what type of tequilas y'all want us to try, let us know.
What white tequilas are we going to be able to tell the difference in the taste for. So what's your favorite white tequila?
I have Patron.
Personally, anything. I'll have some Jose Cuervo Silver. I don't give a fuck.
Patron.
Jose Cuervo Silver, Patron. What's that other one? Hornitos.
Hornitos has a silver.
Salsa.
Salsa has a silver.
I could probably bring some.
What's that tequila you got right now? Do they got tequila silver?
Trader Joe's silver.
Trader Joe's probably got some Blanco, yeah. But
what is that?
This is that Mi Capo shit I had, that tequila mule.
Mi Capo, see? So he already drinks tequila, so we're going to see if he can figure out the difference between tequilas, because he's actually a tequila drinker. My wife is Mexican, a tequila drinker.
We got fucked over with that shit when we were over here in Vegas, and it was like, you try to drink that shit, and you're like, is this some real Patron that I'm drinking, or they just sell me a $6 shot of some?
Was it $6?
It was $6. Remember the $6 tubey thing?
Yeah, so they say the tubes up in Las Vegas, so we was going around, I bought one for her, my father-in-law, my mother-in-law, and everything, and they just taking shots. And in Vegas, they just let you choose
But the
your
first
shit.
one, I'm like, that Patron, I was like, it was a little light. I'm like, it was one of my first drinks of the night, so I know I'm not fucked up. I know it's not just like, oh, I've drank it too much, so it tastes like water. Like, no, it was a little light. It was a little smooth. It was a little, I was
The
like,
first
nah.
one she got was Jose Cuervo, actually. 1800. She got 1800 that first one.
Yeah, stop calling it Jose Cuervo. I know they own it, but still, it's called 1800.
1800.
A little bit more respect on that shit.
Respect.
That's at least $10 more on the price.
Tell my barber what? What we tell my barber?
Tell your barber to cool it on Beijing on top of the head.
What's Beijing?
It was too dark.
It look like it's too dark.
Yeah.
Oh, so the barber is actually me, and I actually didn't cut my hair. I actually just lined up. So this is no Beijing. This is me. This is all me.
Here, perfect. Look.
And I'm actually trying to make sure my shit come back in thicker. So that's why I chose to not cut it this week and just line it up. But yeah, you see that sweat up there? And you see how I'm wiping it off? And you see how it's still there?
No, show the napkin is what I meant.
Yeah. That's
Damn, that shit black.
That nigga right there that's not fully black is a hater. He mad because he's not fully black. So he trying
You need to talk to your mama about what your heritage really is.
I know what I am, so I ain't tripping. I'm fully black. You heard? You feel me? Don't be mad because I'm on the lighter side,
It's okay that thin ass hair about to fall out a lot sooner than everybody else is.
Hey, we gotta get your beard thicker too. We gotta get you thicker up here too.
Oh yeah.
Why are you trying to get him to look good for you?
Nah, he got that. He got that middle school beard connection right now. So
Oh yeah. Because I'm blessed to actually get this connection. Because 2 years ago, this shit wouldn't even connect fully like this. So I'm actually I got the thickness. So while he talking shit, I'm actually I'm prospering right now.
Oh, you prospering? This is growth.
It may become a little bit more thicker later.
Pause.
But right now pause. But right now this is where we at. So we ain't
need
worried
like
about what
Mountain
this
Man, brother.
hating ass valley nigga is talking about. Because he understands shit outside of the valley.
That's
so
a lie. You feel me? Hey,
Don't worry, he just upset because he getting sweaty over there under those eyes. He a big dude. He
I'm
probably
a
stinking
valley
already.
man. I am a black man before anything. So
I am a black man. No,
before
he
they see anything, I'm a black man.
Shut that shit up.
I don't need niggas to tell like, oh, you from the valley. It don't matter.
The shirt gonna tell it, nigga.
When I walk in the room, they don't be like, oh, he's from the valley. They gonna be like, oh, that's a black man.
No, they not. They gonna say that nigga. That nigga look like his grand.
Anywhere they go,
they gonna say that black nigga look like his great granddad was a house nigga and got fucked by the father. His grandma was a house nigga and got fucked by the house owner.
You one of those, they don't question why they light skin, because they love
Go
grandma
anywhere
anyway.
you go in the world, nigga, your description is described first before anything, nigga.
Well, if you travel, they gonna think that you're motherfucking what's that Middle Eastern
black.
shit? No,
Black.
nigga, you look
Niggas
at
think
your
he's
nose.
black.
Look at your nose. Look
Look at my nose, black nose.
No, you look.
He just mad because his hair can't even get past his ears, nigga. He can never grow out his hair. His
That
hair
is on
can't.
God in heaven.
His hair
If
can't
I
get
grew
past
my
his
hair-
Yeah, baby,
ears.
he on the ropes. He on the defense now.
If I grew my
Your hair can't even grow, nigga. I give you 3 months, it won't even get past a good little afro.
It probably won't because my hair actually kinky because I'm actually black. Your shit isn't kinky, so that's why your hair.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, you wish you had long hair.
You know,
you wish you had long hair. That's
in 3
what it
months,
is.
my shit would grow and I
Barely, bro. You won't even have a little growth. You won't even have
actually black.
It'll be like a little fucking carpet. It's okay.
Yeah, but we're gonna get about it here like that. Straight out the trunk.
Yeah,
But before we leave, remember, August 9th, we're on the west side of Los Angeles. We're on 4321 Rothstein, which is gonna be the new Straight Out the Trunk headquarters. 4321. Make sure you pull up. This is a back to school drive, but before you pull up, make sure you go grab something for the kids. This is not as for us as adults, this is for the kids. You can enjoy it as a grown up and enjoy the experience, but also feel good in your heart knowing that you donated to the kids that's going back to school this August. What we need is some backpacks. We need binders, paper, pencils, crayons, glue, anything that's for the kids that they're gonna need at school. We need it. Rulers, whatever you feel like that you can help us with, please help us with. August 9th, Shout the Trunk, By the Way Entertainment. We will be doing a back to school drive to give back to the community, the kids that need it, the ones that need assistance. 4321 Crenshaw Boulevard, August 9th, 12 p.m. to 4 p.m. Food will be provided. Music will be provided. Please come up. Enjoy your time with us. Enjoy yourself. Make sure your kids is provided for. And everything is going to be free.
And if you want to be a part of it, make sure that you can also donate your time. Come by, be a part of actually passing it out. We always get busy. We always need more hands on deck. Make sure that you're one of them out here. If that's all you can give, we would fully appreciate that as well. All volunteers, all donations. Let's say you just want to make sure that your donation's coming out. Bring out your 10 backpacks full of stuff. Hand those out yourself if that's what you want to do. Last year, what we did for Jordan is we did where the kids had to try to sit here and make a basket. They made a basket. They got the Jordan gift bag. So you can do any types of events like that. It's all types of promotion. It's an opportunity for your brand. It's an opportunity to give back.
Shout out to Jordan. That's 2 years in a row that Jordan has helped us out. They are counting on helping us out again this year, 3 years in a row. Jordan. So backpacks. We last year 2 people was able to get shoes. It was my birthday, so I got a pair of shoes. You know, and there was backpacks. There was socks. There was hats. There was what else was there?
It was gym bags. They had some. I don't remember.
It was some more things. So if you want to figure out what it is, pull up August 9th, west side of Los Angeles, Lamert Park, Lamert District, Crenshaw District, 4321 Crenshaw Boulevard, right across from motherfucking Taco Bell. If you don't know what we're talking about.
You heard, but hey, also July 26th is going down. Taste the Beat.
Taste the beats.
Don't lose your hype. Come on now.
7 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Downtown LA.
It's going down. If you know where Underground Studios is, it's right across the hall from Underground Studios.
But if you don't know RSVP, you will get the address.
Link in the bio, motherfuckers.
Link in the fucking bio. It's going down. Got 6 producers to make that beat under 15 minutes from scratch. We have drinks from pregame and we have wings from Chef Sam. He's going to hit us with 4 different flavors. Have over 200 wings. We might have a wing eating contest. Who knows, you know? So get that content that day. But hey, appreciate everybody tuned in. Episode 10, man. Make sure you follow us, SODTR_. Make sure you subscribe, Str8 Trunk TV, Str8trunk.com, SODTR014gmail.com. Hit that link in the bio if you want an interview. You feel me? Hit that submission link. Follow me personally, Bankhead_the name. Once again, shout out to chat for fucking with us tonight. Y'all was very interactive, and shout out to everybody who's up in that thing. Make sure you subscribe once again. You feel me? Episode 11 coming next week, so stay tuned.
Episode 11 will be very fun, very interesting. Again, we will be having a mixologist coming out, not only giving us his best 3 drinks that he want to give us, but also we will be doing a tequila tasting to figure out if you can actually tell the difference between these tequilas. But we want to make sure that you know I am Sticks By The Way, CEO By The Way Entertainment.
And I'm LEG, but we're not closing it out just yet because one thing that y'all forgot to announce is that after next week, every week we're actually going to be making some type of a drink segment where we're going to teach you how to make a mixed drink. We're going to learn how to make a mixed drink. Pretty much we're going to mix it up so we're not drinking nothing but wine every time that we're on here. So if you want to join with us, if you want to end your Monday with having a nice little cocktail, we're going to be having that segment at 7:30, starting at 7:30 next Monday. And of course, catch us live after that, 8 a.m. every Monday here on Straight Out the Trunk.
And
You heard what they said.
Yep, August 9th, back to school drive. July 26th, straight out the that's my promotion. I'll need to promote you. August 9th, back to school drive. West Side 4321 Crenshaw Boulevard. Pull up.
July 26th, Taste of Beats is going down. Make sure y'all pull up RSVP, bitches. You feel me? We here. We there. See y'all there. RSVP. We out though. Episode 10. Appreciate
Where
y'all.
can we find you, Red Eye?
You can find me on all platforms.
We didn't say y'all, my bad.
SBRE_MF.
My bad.
You can find me on Twitter, Shot by Red Eye. September, I will be doing my video game challenge. Tune in.
What's the video game challenge for?
It's for stop soldier unaliving and mental health awareness.
That's right.
So yeah, donate. I'm gonna put the link. When the link is ready, I'm gonna put it out there so y'all can donate. Don't send the money to me because you're not gonna see it again. Send it to the motherfucking link, please. I want to make sure they get every cent.
I want to know never send you money.
You're not sending me money.
Like, hey, you not trustworthy.
This is the unaliving prevention gaming that
Yes,
he's doing.
I wanna make
Unaliving prevention
I
game
want to
that's
make
going on.
sure everybody. I want to make sure they get 100%. Beat my goal of $300. I want to double it. So.
I sent him some money. That shit going to a pizza.
And shout out to August Fest because they did say that they will be donating to that. August Fest also will be having another episode of Taste of Beats on that stage also. We're doing a lot of work right now. We will be continue to move forward. We glad to have every one of you in the chat. Make sure y'all spread the word, have the chat come back to us, and continue to have this conversation. We about to this thing.
You. Taste of Beats, July 26th.